Welcome to the infinite world. What's my endgame? There came a zero. Send here, there is a silence everywhere. No peace either. Where there is no beginning and no end. Real life be like that. And yet the words that won't go is through my head.
God, do you see the radio light? Do you hear the beautiful chant? Do you feel the tender warmth?
Nothing here. Pitch black, pure white, all the same. Endless, finite. Copy that. Consuming 10 billion and they'll come to you without a second thought. I'm here, on the border of the circle. One after the other, over and over again, I watched a new pendulum. Through my left hand can't reach like that through the wall. But I can't find you with access to the back of my eyelids. Pitch black, pure white, all the same. Endless, finite. Copy that. Consuming 10 billion and they'll come to you without a second thought. I'm here, on the border of the circle. God, do you see the radiant light? Do you hear the beautiful chant? Do you feel a tender warmth? Nothing here but gold.
You can see the radiant light. You can't hear the beautiful chant. You can't feel the tender warmth.
If you can give someone something. No home, no rush, no home. Copy that. I may not be able to make you smile, no, but I'll never make you cry, even once, never. I struggle to go outside the circle. Consuming 10 billion is in an instant. I'm not down to you without a second thought. I'm here.
Hold the die your turn to roll before they fall through your fingers. Not a good night to lose control, right as the earth is unraveling. time make your move, live or die while the fuse is lit and there's no turning back. Kiss your perfect day goodbye, because the world is on fire. Tuck your innocence goodnight. You sold your friends like guns for hire. Go play with your blood, and now you'll pay when these walls come tumbling down. Oh, they're tumbling down. Resting on a knife, you heavy souls, with all this weight buckling down on you now. Don't you drown and float away. Not a good time to lose control. Right as your marionettes cut their strings and run away. You're out of time, make your move, live or die while the fuse is lit and there's no turning back. Kiss your perfect day goodbye, because the world is on fire. Tuck your innocence goodnight. You sold your friends like guns for hire. Go play with your blood, and now you'll pay when these walls come tumbling down. Oh, they're tumbling down.
Oh, fuck.
Good start.
What the fuck is this? Hello everyone and welcome to the Cursed Ones where we play Dungeons and Dragons. Oh god, I don't even know. Huh? What?
Ethan?
Ethan?
Hi.
Welcome to the Cursed Ones where we play Dungeons and Dragons and we play this game called Dungeons and Dragons. Let's go through our introductions. As per usual, and let's have a normal fucking game where we are normal. We are normal. We are normal. Okay? Hello, I'm baby girl I'm baby rage deer girl. I'm D. Are you good? Are you good? Okay, sure. Hi, I'm baby rage deer girl. I'm Dean. I'm the dungeon master. I play everyone else and I run this shit show. I don't have any other comments or anything to say other than lock the fuck in.
What's the question
Good
of the
lord.
day? What's the question of the day?
Hi. I want to live. I'm even.
What?
I didn't take my meds today.
It's not even your name. That's not even your name.
Oh no, my name is. Can I eat her?
Are you doing this off the dome every time? Do you never, like, check?
What's
I need to take my meds today.
What's happening?
He didn't take his damn meds today.
Romance is dead. Just who the fuck are you?
Hi, I'm Ro. I play Aros.
Okay.
Umbral elf swag too strong.
I'm Kiki. I play Lelee. That's yep.
God, where the fuck is Ethan? I need us to be normal. I need us to be normal so hard and so bad. Okay, speaking of, milkhead bitch.
Hi, I'm Cece. I play Callista Faraday. I'm normal.
Thank God at least one of us is.
Thank you,
All right,
Cece.
and
You're welcome.
this is my tea party.
Hello, I'm Ines. I play Alice. This is my tea party, and nobody here is normal.
So true.
Nuh-uh.
What was that?
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
I'm normal.
I'm normal.
I'm normal.
I'm
to make-
normal.
No one is normal on the island of
Middle
Seperternum.
finger.
There is no normal in Seperternum.
Oh God.
Fucking-
Ain't that the fucking truth? All right, well. Stop mogging! For the love of fucking God, I need you to stop mogging.
Ethan, we need to log in. We need to log in, Ethan.
We need to lock in. We need you. For the love of God.
You need a different word. I
Okay,
think
okay,
that is
okay.
locking in.
I got all my laughs out. I'm good.
All right. Glad you got all your. Why is Ethan losing her shit? What did you? You missed nothing. I don't even know what happened. Ethan just fucking lost their fucking mind. All right. Well. Last session, where we last left off in the Cursed Ones, the party had gone into the depths of the Far Realm, trying to hunt down not only, the beloved Devarim, but also Alice, who had basically kind of like self-sacrifice-ished herself into the Far Realm, after she kind of mistakenly thought that she was going to be nothing but a hindrance to the rest of the party. So when given the opportunity, and, you know, despite almost having been talked down by Lelee, when presented with the potential that Alice could have been hurting the party, Alice decided instead to return to the Far Realm. This kicked off, of course, a mission to go save Alice, where the party decided to go right down to the kind of the depths of Seperternum to try to get to the Far Realm rift that was opened up deep underneath the surface. So, on their way down, the party got ambushed by the monstrous form of Satari Vidasala. And despite having won this encounter, throughout it, there was some stuff happening in the background as Alice and Xibalba were having a very interesting tea party. During their discussions together, Xibalba forced Alice to watch the party have this troublesome encounter. And during the depths of depravity that was kind of just like going on throughout the fight with this massive monster just tearing away at everyone, Alice was presented with the choice to choose what the monster Satari would target. Alice refused to, up until the very end, and this led to Lelee getting severely fucked up, Yaksha almost dying, and the party being in pretty dire straits. However, they persevered, managed to take down Satari, and made their way into the Far Realm Rift. As they made their way inside, they got to encounter some interesting scenes and such that played out before them. Specifically, they got to see Belladonna growing up a little bit, and kind of got to understand her a bit more, with Gideon in particular reaching out and connecting with her, and eating a frog in the process. They seem to have some similarities going on, maybe something to do with the term called madness that we've been throwing around. Ooh, I'm not sure. But from there, they managed to reconnect with the Devarim as well after calming down Belladonna. And then the question just remained, where is Alice? Now, Alice was of course still with Xibalba. However, things quickly changed from Alice being on the back foot to Alice immediately.
What is that thing?
Cammy.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Hi!
He wants in.
Thank you. That was like the wildest noise I've heard him make. And he's prone to some fucking noises. Anywho, Alice managed to turn the tides on Xibalba by basically just, like, fully pissing Xibalba off by just going like, yeah, I'm a fucking cockroach. I'm here to ruin all your fun. Yeah, we're gonna exist forever, loser, idiot, stupid head. But I'm gonna make your life a living hell, and it's gonna be fun for me. It's gonna be fucking fun. Now feel fear, asshole. And, yeah, Alice stabbed Xibalba with Carmina Marigold's dagger, imbued the fear of death into Xibalba, and after a sending from Gideon, she was able to escape. However, the session ended with Xibalba professing its undying hatred towards the party. So, with that underway, I guess specifically to also add, Deborah ripped you guys open a nice portal to return to the material. So, without further ado, are we ready to jump into session 196?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Then let us begin. In just a moment. My fucking lymph nodes are swollen, so it's hard for me to talk. Give me just a moment. And I need coffee.
What kind?
That is all right. That's all good.
Coffee.
Cool.
All right, let us begin then. The churning innards of the far realm's great twisting intestines tense at the opening gorge that flourishes through its inside and pulls forth the sensations all made void by this realm's brand of Sialism. There's something coarse and bloody about the material plane in comparison to the over-processed unreality that exists within. The smell, the feel of the ever-moving currents of air, the solidity of it all, cruel and broken and unforgiving. The shattered island calls back, beautiful and rich and growing and changing. Seperternum waits. Bellerose's form lowers her twisting hands and pulls them into a line and then brings the material back around you. But for just a moment, there is something else between the cracks of the interplanar linoleum. The tickle of something forceless against the back of your necks, making it feel like there's pockets of senseless numbness within your pores. Everyone besides Lelee, please deafen for me for just a moment.
Okay.
All right. Has everyone deafened?
Hey, man.
All right, they
It
have.
looks like it, yeah.
There is a moment in the middle of this great warp where you feel more akin to a hole than a person. Some deep, cavernous stretch of a being. Nothing else makes up your structure. It's a thick sensation on your lower throat that feels like the beginning of collapsing you into the divot in your collarbone. It feels like a hand has crawled up the back of your cloak and yanked you back from this brief moment of unfeeling right back into pain. Like the arms that without permission pulled you into that great hug. It was smothering and good, and yes, you want to give it all back, but it fucking hurts. You hear a voice in this moment of darkness. They both care a lot about you, but not enough, right? Was anyone going to mention it to you? Was anyone going to pay mind to the fact while we were in this realm that I still have your mother? The fact that I have the disgusting biennial elves in my hands? All of these pushes for self-improvement, for self-acceptance, for spiting and enraging and defying me, and who is taking all the consequences for it? Not them. Isn't that right?
They're trying their best.
But is their best really good enough for you? So many of them have proven that they can do it right, and yet that makes those inexplicable moments where they mess up all the more egregious, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
So what? It's not like I'm gonna agree with you on everything. Yeah, they've made mistakes, okay? But I don't know, maybe it'll be fine. They'll apologize.
There's too much going on for them. Apologies aren't worth their time and effort. And quite frankly, they're not going to be able to apologize to you. Because you are now my target.
What?
You are the easiest target. But it's not like they're doing anything different than I am in this regard. I hate them. Gideon and Alice, and you mean so much to them. But not enough to them that they'll talk to you, ask you, try to make you feel like you belong, because they know as well as I do that you do not belong. So as I have grown to hate them more than anything else, I want you to know that I hope this hurts you more than it hurts them. And I hope you're pissed that they'll never be able to feel you.
What?
You are nothing more to me than the wheedling cattle that the rest of the Umbrals are, and the only thing separating you from them is that the saviors of this land have an attachment to you and not to them.
Don't talk about them like that. They're people.
They exist only to divvy up consequence for others, as do you. I will kill the Umbrals not because it will hurt them beyond a simple sting of defeat. I will kill the Umbrals because it'll kill you. And you are nothing except their vassal for pain.
It's not worth it trying to argue with you about this.
There's no arguments to be had. It's more of a simple statement, a warning if anything.
Warning that you're gonna kill them and what, torture me forever? Like, for fun?
No, I don't want them dead. I want them alive. I want you dead. So that they feel pain.
They already feel pain. All you're gonna do is push it to another level. It's not gonna do anything.
It'll make them hurt.
They already hurt. Do you not understand that?
As much as you. Because Alice and Gideon seem quite fucking pleased with themselves if I had anything to go off of.
They've been doing everything they can. We don't have time to stop, and all you're gonna do is just make it continue, and it's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna do anything. Making them hurt longer is just longer and more is just what they've been living through. Nobody gets that, not even you.
Oh, I think we both know that that's not true.
No, you will never get it. Never.
I don't think you get it. They don't know pain. You do.
The Umbrals are Gideon and Alice.
Gideon and
What do you mean?
Alice.
Because they don't know it doesn't mean I want them to feel that way. Did you think you were just gonna have me down for this?
No. This was never me trying to recruit you. This is me outlining what is going to happen to you.
I'm not gonna die.
Then you'll suffer. And
Yeah, but I won't be dead.
if you tell them about this, I will eliminate 10 of the Umbrals myself and project the image so that even in your blindness you can see every detail.
No. You said you didn't want them dead.
I didn't. But I want you to hurt. So that they do.
I'm not gonna care.
About you?
No. If I die, they're just gonna see a body and they're gonna move on. Just like the rest of the Umbral Elves. It's not gonna work.
I think with that, it recedes with a low laugh. They're gonna bring everyone back.
What?
All right,
I will
are we
be.
all back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everyone's undeafened? Okay. So. There is a moment, a rush of energy, as you guys are taken from the deep, far realm back to the material plane into the depths of Seperternum. It is in this moment that there is but a single beat of silence. But then, you're back. Still having taken up camp within the opened vault of Hailwind's former prison, you're met with a dull glow and a gentle crackling of a lit flame. Though one most unlike your standard fire. Instead, what crackles is a small campfire of what looks like pure galactical starfire, smoldering with a gentle warmth and peppered in bright yellow stars. Dozing next to it is Adolwolf's massive form, his voice low and hushed, and guiding Hailwind through the use of small kiln tools and iron tongs with a red-hot crucible extended outwards over top the fire, letting off small wisps of escaping blue glow. Not too far off from the two is Elian, nearby the fire as well. He has a spellbook opened up on the ground, his eyebrows knitted in concentration, and a long pipe cigarette that he's idly twirling with. It's not yet lit, but with the clear achings of wanting to and how he dances it near the flames. Elian's coat is discarded, sleeves rolled up to his upper arms, and the small markings of gold kintsugi lines and peppered circular scars rolling up him. He's been clearly itching at them. And leaned up against the wall is the Umbral elf from before. Now clad in Elian's jacket, his body is much too small for it, making it look more like a sleeping bag around his sunken frame. And you arrive back in the material.
Before really anything, Lily's just going to immediately walk over to the Umbral elf and just sit down next to him and just, just sits.
Yeah. He kind of lolls his head over and just, hi. Hello.
Hey. Hello.
Kind of shivering a little bit. leans his head up against the wall. Elian kind of pipes up just a little. Just. Okay.
Hi. We're back.
Alice. Oh my god. Okay. Hey. I'm glad you're all back.
Yeah, I'm glad too.
And with your group, by the way, at this point, like, even though the kind of, like, small childlike form of the Deverim kind of sent you guys through that portal, she is no longer with you. Yeah.
Did she not come through with us? Is she...
Who?
The Deverim.
Not seeing them here, so I'm assuming not, but,
They go back to their stuff and their systems?
They might have. I mean, given the fact that the spiral situation seemed to have, it seems to have ceased for now.
That's good. That's good then.
So, if I had to guess, they've probably just gone back to their domain. Or something like that.
Okay. That's good. Yeah. Sounds fine. I should ask, considering far realm situations, how long has it been?
About 20-odd minutes?
Okay, we're fine. Just want to make sure it wasn't like a day or something.
No. Not long at all.
Okay, good. Okay.
How much time do we have left?
Elian kind of just, like, does this with his hand and just goes, the wedding?
Yeah. 4 o'clock, right?
Yeah. We're looking at about a day's worth of time, if I had to guess.
So not enough for a rest?
I don't
Everyone's
know.
worn out.
I mean, you can get
If we
in
do
what
try to take a rest, we're giving up something.
Yeah. Time.
What's left there? What else do we have to do here?
Well, I think a fair fucking bit. There's still all the mind flayers and shit here, right?
Get rid of that.
Yeah, I think they still intend to do whatever massacre they need to do, so...
Stopping that was the goal, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would be worth it to take at least a shorter rest, but if it can justify a long one at all, I think everybody could benefit. It's just not enough time for anything.
Right.
Currently, we're too worn out to do anything, though.
Then just
We
try
take
to
a
get
short
whatever.
one.
Just, yeah, get in whatever you can, really.
Where's Henri?
Asleep. Still tied up. Not too far.
Good. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Spirals have stopped, but it seems to have worn her out, so... We still gotta figure that out. Yeah, whatever was happening with the Deverim happened to me too. Whatever it was, whatever she was up to, whatever she was doing, kind of spread around a bit.
Oh, I have a final greater restoration if that would help.
No, it's all receded now. Whatever you guys must have done there must have helped out, so...
Okay.
Seems to have cleared up.
Alright. Short rest, long rest. What are we thinking?
Short.
Probably short, frankly. There's a lot of analytes out there.
Callie, are you able to trance?
You know, I don't sleep at all, because I guess I...
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't actually, that's a DM question. I don't actually know if I do, because I've just been thinking it takes 8 hours like normal, but they don't really do anything.
I'm not sure, actually.
Because I don't sleep at all.
You're an astro elf, so you do trance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Well, because
You're right. Yeah.
thinking maybe we could take 4 hours, which isn't enough for us, but it's enough for
Right.
you, Gideon, Lelee.
Yeah. Yes, that's so.
Alice, do you need to sleep 8 hours?
Yeah. No, I tend to recover quite quickly.
Okay.
Okay.
Then 4 hours should be fine.
Okay. I need
We'll just have to keep
before
a closer eye
Yeah.
on those who can't get that extra rest in.
Yeah.
I'll take shifts, especially watch Henri.
Right.
I don't think being tied up restrains her enough. With her ability to control her knives.
I guess, but I look, we're treating her like she's some giant threat. And I'm not saying that she isn't, but what I'm getting at is, right now, she's well restrained, and I think that immediately assuming that she's a threat is gonna cause our body language to be threatening to her, which might not be indicative of friendly relations, which I would like to have at this point, with someone as strong as she is.
I also have a use of Liamon's tiny hut.
That could work. We need a safe spot.
Could do that. Just... Again, we don't have much time. Could try for the 8-hour long rest, but...
I don't know.
4 hours... I'm more comfortable with taking 4.
Yeah.
The more time we have, the more leeway we have.
Exactly.
Quite frankly,
right?
who's to say when they're all gonna strike?
Trading time for energy here.
Right.
Then let's get as much as we can.
Is it done for a short rest then?
I'm gonna also add on a Song of Rest on top of that.
Ooh,
All right.
Thank you, Aros.
Yeah, and Callie will, okay, so Aros and Yaksha aren't getting full healed, so I want to spend the rest of my spell slots while I'm here, just because I'm gonna get them back. Also, how's Adalwolf? How's he looking in terms of, like...
Adalwolf seemingly has also rested during the time that, like, they've been here and such, so he's doing actually better than before.
Okay. Yeah, so if the captain's got you, there's nothing I can do that the captain can't do. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then I'll just... Yeah, I'll just slap some... I'll roll it off camera. I'll slap some healing into Aros and Yaksha.
Alright.
And then I go to bed.
We can, like, roleplay this as, like, a kind of resting around the campfires type ordeal instead of just a particular closing our eyes and sleeping. So, Lelee, you went to go sit down with the Umbral Elf, and after a little moment of quiet and such, Elian's gonna kind of walk over and also plop down. And is just going to gesture towards the Umbral. Just go, his name's Elias, by the way.
I didn't know if, you guys got names. At least in common.
Yeah, we do. Did. Some of us did.
We'll name you.
Yeah. A lot of us forgot them. I've been keeping on to mine.
Yeah. Pretty easy, isn't it? How y'all know?
Kind of leans a little bit. Not good. Given the separation.
Yeah, I talked to the Devrim about it. I think she tried to overcompensate. Overcorrect. She wanted you to live on your own, but she got it in your head, her head. You need help.
Yeah, we've been talking a little bit. Despite everything, the radiation inherent in all of them, every corrupted being in Seperternum is... well, put it nicely, it's slowly killing them all. Devrim's rebirth cycle is like a life support, but it's not sustainable. It's not as simple as just freeing them all, not as simple as keeping them in, either. For one, this whole place is still flooded in Umbra, and as much as it's been keeping people alive, and as much as it's helped warp things with the level of, organic and arcane potential, it's also an ordeal of something duplicating too much of itself. Yeah. It's not good to stay in the cycle and not good to break it either.
Well, yeah, I'm not a doctor. I've never been a doctor. I just... We'll find something. We've got...
I think we've been coming up with some ideas, but I'm not entirely sure on them.
Problem.
It's something I think I'd like to talk to the whole group about.
We're not leaving him to die.
That's not what I'm getting at.
Oh, I need it to be known to somebody.
Yeah. I never should have. I'm sorry.
Nobody knew. Fine.
Kinda leans back a little and just, like, crosses his arms and sighs. Elias is just gonna kind of lull the head over. For reference, Elias kind of long, burnt orange hair and tired eyes behind shrunken skin and kind of skinny limbs a bit too long for the frame of his skeleton. His joints are swollen and uncomfortable in their sockets, and his stomach and limbs are all ripped and warped with markings of great spirals, his kind of stomach in particular sitting with a twist of flesh down the center. It's frankly eerie how similar his features look to Gideon, but less in the relative relation sense and more in the flesh suit sense.
That's great.
Yeah. Which is something that just straight up the entire party at this point can have clocked about Elias and have likely... Oh. Hello, individual. Anyways, that's something that the entire party could have clocked at this point about Elias, and I'd say for note as well, just on sheer passive insight, it's clear from the look on Gideon's face that he's noticed this, but is not shocked by it or fazed in any way.
Is everybody quiet?
What are we talking about?
Stop talking. And I wanted to know why people stopped talking.
Callie was not paying attention. She doesn't know.
Well, on the topic of talking, for all of us who are awake right now, would it be alright if we had a discussion? Little group one?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we probably should.
Sure.
Yeah.
We have time to kill.
So, this is Elias.
Hello.
We've been talking about what can be done for the Umbrals.
Uh-huh.
I would like to extend a quick apology. I'm sorry for... I'm going to try my best to help whatever I can for you guys.
In the future, try not to make decisions for... It's
Okay,
not
I'll...
your call.
I'll do my best. Sorry.
What we need is some kind of counterbalance, some growth, some decay. Cycle of rebirth is too much growth, and there's too much death in the roots as they are now. But maybe they could work together.
Like flowers?
Something like that. Yeah.
Like the ones that are growing in arrows? Should we take it as a basis?
Aren't those flowers?
Hand me some feathers. Not feathers, petals. I'm assuming you have some on you, just on your person. Okay.
That would do it.
Prestidigitation, make sure they're clean and hand them over.
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of like, she waits for a moment and is like, alright, Elian, I don't know if you can see these. They might be magical, might not be, but...
Yeah, I've been able to see them, for reference.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Not something I've wanted to pry about, given...
So, plants die and grow. I don't know, maybe there's something there.
They make a great source of fuel.
Source of fuel? I mean... I think there could be something there, honestly. It's just a question of how, because if the roots are kind of... If their whole idea is bringing death to that cycle of balance and life or whatever, and... Oh, the Deverim's situation is just keeping them eternally alive, then a middle ground...
I mean, some
thinking
forests
about...
do catch
I want to talk
fire
about
to
controlled
sort of-
demolition.
I don't...
Some forests catch fire to return things to the ground. The ash.
Alright, if we're gonna start using forest allegories, heat helps with pain. A lot. Ambient, whatever. It helps. So maybe.
So... So we have controlled immolation, we have counterbalance, we have roots, death, life. I gotta be honest, this feels like we're playing with concepts of more celestial scale than just science at this point. But,
When aren't we?
yeah.
I mean, what does your brain say? You're all sciencey. What's your first thought? The first thing that...
My first thought is, well, we've been playing with souls recently. I've been thinking about the door latch mechanism that Adolwolf went through, and I'm wondering if, like you're saying, controlled immolation, burning things away to plant a new forest. If the souls can transfer over, then maybe there's precedent for something to do with just a new growth, you know? They already have this cycle of rebirth, but if something can be thrown into the mix that can change how it works, and then it activated, and then... I don't know.
I mean, I think I get it. Like fertilizer?
How about we go back to the... What if we go to the... And I don't know if this is stepping too much on the toes of a certain deer-skulled individual to bring gardening into the mix, but...
Yeah, I mean, flowers decay and then bloom again in the springtime, right? Kind of still stay there. They just regrow. For wintertime, I'm getting far into metaphor. This is not my typical thing, I must be honest.
I mean, you're doing great.
Thanks. Well, come on now. I can't be the only one pitching ideas here. We got some good, solid groundwork here. We got roots. We got umbra. We have growing. We have decaying. We have souls. We have mark blades. We have a lot.
Could I ask something just to make sure I'm on the same page? Because I'm not sure that I'm entirely following.
Sure.
So, the whole gambit that Xibalba's going for here is, to my understanding, creating this perpetual growth of life of individuals, presumably for the purpose of taking them all down in one fell swoop as a massacre. Is that right?
It's been what we've presumed. Right.
And so, what exactly do the roots do again? Is that what keeping them alive, or am I misunderstanding that?
No, they want to kill them.
It's the Deverum keeping them alive.
Right.
The roots stop that cycle, from what I recall.
Right.
Xibalba, it hates the umbrella. Hates with a capital H.
Where the roots came from?
But yeah, they came from Xibalba.
If we want to just set this cycle back on its feet, I mean, we remove the external factors. We burn down the roots. We extract the Deverum from the situation.
The thing is, if they become able to die, then Xibalba's going to take advantage of that, isn't it?
Staying alive like this is...
Right. I understand, and it's not a good system. I don't think perpetual growth is wise, but...
If you want to get rid of one of them, you have to do it at the same time.
Right.
But the thing with that as well is by just removing the Deverums, just removing the roots and removing the Deverum, at that point, then they're all just done from the radiation.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
The thing is that I don't think there's a way to do this without some sort of outside assistance, right, Elias? Yeah, there's not.
What options do we have for outside assistance?
Umbra grows things. Roots destroy things. There's stuff going on with absorption, I think.
You think they just cancel each other out?
That's the problem.
No, but I'm genuinely...
That's the problem.
But I'm genuinely wondering if they could at the right, dosage. Right?
So you haven't tried?
Yeah, that sounds possible.
Out of character, there was a tunnel that we were like, it was like an Umbra river, and then there was like a root creature that was like in there and it tried to kill us. Was it touching the Umbra?
No.
No, it wasn't.
The roots have never touched the Umbra. That has been a massive thing. The roots have avoided the Umbra.
Okay. Yeah, well, the roots, they don't like Umbra.
Right.
Like,
okay, do the roots not like Umbra? Or is Xibalba not letting the roots touch Umbra?
Either way, I think it means that there's something in that reaction.
They seem, I don't know if it's Xibalba, because they seem at least a little bit autonomous. Because what I saw with Gideon when we went down to to get Adolf, the whole passage was the same little what was it, the little waterfall we went down to see the overlook with all the umbrals and all the 9 flyers. That entire area was overgrown with roots. None of it touched the umbra, that it was like just right on top of each other. And there was, one moment we were underwater, obviously, and there was one moment where Gideon came out to breathe, and the roots moved for him. So, I don't know if that means Xibalba or if that means they're autonomous.
Well, and Elian slowly turns to look at Gideon. He has a lot going on.
That's true. There's other things going on.
I just don't think Xibalba likes Gideon. Just a hunch.
Well, there's the other thing, too.
The other thing?
Yeah. Did I not mention this? I really should have mentioned this earlier. I'm sorry. So, when we went and got Adolf, I think that Xibalba's quite upset with Gideon. I think that's the situation. And I think it's trying to make a new Gideon, or make a bunch of Gideons, or some kind of situation where umbrals being shaped into Gideon forms.
Sorry, what?
Well, I mean, she kind of looks over at Elias with the Gideon face. I don't know how long this is been happening for, but
I think around here I think around here is where Gideon would like pipe up and kind of just like quietly just add into the conversation, just like, oh, he was trying for a while, but could never really capture my spark. Something to that like effect, and such just kind of chimes in like this is a previous thing, not a current endeavor.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't fully understand it, but so it hates Gideon, that's for sure. Little bit of a complicated relationship, but yeah.
Are there any roots in this room that look actively alive?
You're asking out of character?
Yeah, out of character.
No, it seems like
I guess I should ask in character.
I mean,
Can't see it.
there do seem to be a couple that are still remaining after you guys have like severely immolated and such them.
Yeah.
And by you guys, I mean the Gideon.
Yeah, the Gideon. Okay. Is there any umbra just splattered on the ground anywhere? That is not attached to me or Elias? Because not attached, it's just there.
I think just given the presence of Umbra throughout I think that there's enough reasonable, way... I think it's reasonable enough to conclude that there could be a little, puddle of Umbra nearby.
Okay, so we have the precedent set that I can not control. Oh my god, I have shape water.
Yeah, and you can do it with Umbra. You specifically, Lelee.
Yeah.
Lomé.
Yeah, can I grab a glob of Umbra and just splat it on top of some roots? Just while this is going, just stare at it and just...
Yeah.
Yeah. Water.
Yeah, I think you walk over to it and you just take some of the water and it kind of turns into a small floating and such orb of this spiraling Umbra, and you lead it over to some of the roots and splash it on top. And you hear a small... It's kind of squelching noise. And feel as you're kind of idly tapping your foot on the ground as the roots begin to...
Mm-hmm.
And some flowers bloom from it.
I think she kind of turns and just... Her empty sockets are staring right at Elian as she just points at the flowers.
Ooh.
Huh.
That's odd.
Alien, can you?
Look with my special eyes. Yes, I can do it.
Alright, don't push it too hard.
Yeah.
What
Kinda
do you get to get eye strain?
It looks
Slow-
like flowers for us. Does it look like flowers for you?
Well, it was certainly quite the reaction. He kind of sits up and waddles over and crouches nearby the bit of roots and just goes, yeah, huh. Yeah, cool, I'm gonna meet Aros over here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Heads over.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just plops down next to it.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, certainly not what I was expecting in my hypothesis, which I had yet to even make one before we did this experiment. But if I were to have, I would have said something along the lines of, oh yes, well, perhaps it would grow something, or, you know, negate itself in some way, or nullify, or, I don't know. But, well, it appears this is that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's go. Implications.
I don't. Anyways, it stands back up.
We are not going to anyways. For just like, we're gonna pause on the anyways and go to. How did you get that again? Didn't
It was
Gideon
Gideon's
wish spell
to protect the party.
to protect the party.
This might have been one of the things Aros thought he couldn't tell us.
No, I just didn't. I mean, I don't think it was. You guys were all there for that.
I mean, do you want to explain it to these two?
I mean, we all were down from Xibalba, and then Gideon wishbelled us out of there.
That's what I inferred when I talked to your plants.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a heart. And she just points at Aros.
Wow. Okay.
And yet,
Still alive.
you are still alive.
You're also very nice.
It's true.
Thanks, Callie. That's.
I think
the
that's
joke I
more
was
so
trying to
the
get at,
brain
but I
causes
didn't.
that, but I know that the symbolic interpretation there.
It still causes problems. I mean, he chokes on them sometimes, but I mean, that might be it.
Alive? Some sort of thing that's keeping you functional and stable despite having died previously, and you can still die.
You can still die. She holds her hand up in front of Aros's mouth and just like, are you breathing? Is there a puff of breath on her hand?
Yeah.
I think she holds up her hands to his face, and he like instinctively just like stops breathing for a second.
Aros, this isn't funny. There you go.
Okay, well, there's something that makes it worse, right? Your flowers?
Yeah.
I mean, just because it makes it worse doesn't mean it's not.
No, I mean, we're trying to figure out the nature of these flowers, right? They keep Aros alive, but well, it seems like they keep Aros alive, but there's a bad reaction when it comes to Gideon, or
Why do you start coughing?
As you're just kind of like looking at him, there's I'll just call it like some of the flowers on his chest are, rather than like their typical whatever the fuck colors they were before, some of them are like a pretty petal pink now. Don't give me that look, Kiki. Fuck you.
they just changed color, Lelee, for reference. That's why we.
They what?
No, they don't change. They don't
Oh, they
change
don't
color.
change color. Okay.
They're
just
different,
been like
completely
that?
different
Yeah.
flowers. They're completely different flowers.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, we're sorry, but
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would
I
like
think
to
you
know.
already do.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know anything's
Yaksha.
going on.
Yaksha, what is happening?
Pink flowers?
Okay.
And what are the other flowers on your chest, Aros?
Flowers?
Begonia. No, say it with me. Begonia.
I'm not gonna.
And pink flowers? Aros.
Lelee.
Do the flowers get worse whenever you're worried about a party member? Or whenever you feel something about a party member? Because, you know, pink flowers might indicate something with Alice because she's very pink. And she also went missing recently.
Yeah, funny that, huh?
Yeah, you're not gonna anyways yourself out of this one. Alright? Either a yes or no answer.
Would this be? Do we think that this would be a grander scale issue if we were to apply whatever this is to?
I would say
or is
that.
Is this an Eros emotionalistical issue?
I would say
just be an
us as people are under far different circumstances than the average individual.
So,
I mean, I'd have to agree with that.
yeah, I think the only adverse affections... Yes, Yaksha?
Can I ask what? Sorry, this is out of character. Can I ask what the flowers on the roof?
Oh
Can I
yeah,
ask what the flowers on the roof are? Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, they're kind of just like it's just a bunch of like, I don't want to say nondescript because it's definitely not nondescript, but it's kind of just like bunchings of something that looks like very new. Yeah, it's kind of it's wildflowers and such. Yeah.
Like when you toss like seeds like in the prairie, there's always like big wildflowers.
Yeah.
Would Gideon know if these are native to Seperternum?
Would Gideon? I mean, Callista, Callie can also do the history.
Do I know?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll nature. At advantage.
I'd love to. Ooh.
While this is happening, I'd like to think that Alice goes over to Eris and just picks him up and holds him close.
What? Hey now, put me down.
Oh yeah, when it's with you, you're fine with, but when it's with other people.
I think you need
This is why
I got a dirty 20 for nature.
Dirty 20 for nature. Looking at these flowers, they have the shape of old wildflowers that used to exist on Seperternum. As for general color, texture, and make, there's something a little bit new.
Huh. Little bit of both, I guess. Old and new.
Huh.
Because they're kind of like the old wildflowers, but a little different.
Would this mean that umbral elves are technically floral elves?
That's cute. I love that. That's adorable.
We'd have to see if they're down for that.
I'm not seeing a negative. I mean, yeah, you'll cough up petals, but at the point they've just been living with pain. It won't be any different. It'll just be, you know, maybe a 6 out of 10 instead of an 8 out of 10. You know.
So then,
I feel like this. I don't know if this is a flower thing or not.
So, if we have this established as a potential option here, how would we go about, I don't know, making it happen?
Do the umbrals already have? Because they already have umbra in them, but do they already have the roots? Then it's just a matter of getting them to touch.
Do they even have enough umbra, though, to counteract the roots? I think that's a big thing.
Maybe it's like a surgery. You know, like when you do surgeries, you have to have like blood on standby in case something happens.
A good balance. Need some extra umbra. We'd need a controlled amount of roots.
Yaksha, you have plant growth.
I do have plant growth.
Do these count as plants?
They might be a little bit beyond plants.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, that's... I mean... We could do this with the Deverim's help.
So,
She wanted to help.
we get some extra umbra. We lead it to the Deverim. We get some of the roots. We lead that to the Deverim. Right?
More of a plan than anything we've come up with.
We just have to talk it over with her. Show her what we found.
Yeah, let's go see what she thinks.
She wants to help. She didn't know how to help.
Oh, this
The lead here.
honestly does seem like the most solid plan that we've had yet, quite frankly.
Plan. Hey,
Let's...
Elias. What do you think? She points at the flowers on the ground, as if like asking what he thinks of them, like in color.
hear sound of choked breathing. Something's happening.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh dear.
Is what's going on?
A seething chill in the air. Never before has the feelings of eyes at the back of your neck felt so much like a fucking threat. Oop. It's like something is trying to seep into your bloodstream, venom injected straight for you. Never before have I been so mired by delusion as I am now. And let it be known that you have made me a deluded thing. However, as I have come to learn, the most ferocious sin can be committed under a mind addled in anathemic loathing. I have never done a thing before out of spite, out of hatred, out of malice for any being that exists upon this world. In fact, I quite near saw many of you as like my own little garden. So I would like to congratulate you for a sheer moment of genuine dedicated awe that you have managed to disappoint and repulse me to this extent. I hope you have found pride in your revulsion. So you are not going to receive your trials anymore. No more lessons. Congratulations, you've graduated. Now face the hell I've spared from you. And you will not get a moment of reprieve. Such begins the purging of this little experiment. I hope that this fucking hurts. The ground begins to shake beneath your feet. Adolf immediately stands up to his like great paws and such and looks around. Hailwyn as well just rushes over to you guys. And Elian leans by Elias and tries to just generally like put a hand on his shoulder to kind of stabilize him a bit. Fuck. Okay, fuck.
Where's the Xibalba voice coming from?
Everywhere. Quite literally everywhere at once. Just like loudspeaker projection.
I'm gonna go for Henri.
Okay, you're rushing towards Henri? And what are you doing with that in mind? Like, what are you...
I assume the room's coming down or something?
It's not coming down. It's just, and all of Seperternum is shaking at the moment. It is tremoring.
Okay, then... I mean, I'm just gonna go to her just to see if... Because it's an unaccounted person for, and, extra hands never hurt.
Yeah, absolutely. Her eyes are open at this point. She has been, like, kind of just, like, generally tied up and such, and there is just, like, a kind of, like, her mouth is, like, snapped shut, but she's, like, now jolting against her restraints a little bit. Over nearby Elias, his eyes are kind of, like, rolling back into his head, and he's just... It's happening everywhere. Waterfall, the waterfall.
Is there a teleportation circle in this room, or?
There is.
Okay, so I'm assuming we can, I don't remember where they exactly are, but I'm assuming we can use that to get to that area?
You most certainly can, though, as Elias...
Right?
Yeah, you guys can go back to the start at, like, the start area and such, though Elias is still kind of, like, shaking and writhing a little bit, and it's just gonna keep kind of just tremoring and such, and he just, once again, he just rips out, no, and he rips out this ferocious scream from his lungs. That sounds to you, Callista, like Deus's scream. And Elias jolts back once again. They're descending. They're descending.
Amyloids.
Okay. What is the amyloids were already here. I mean, I guess not all of them, but most of them.
That's true.
Well, it's clear that they are descending now and that they are attacking, and that we've run out of time. Or we've run out of Xibalba's patience.
Okay, then let's do it.
At least I can.
Okay. Where is being attacked right now?
Let's just go back to the start.
All of it?
At the waterfall?
That's where all the amyloids were
Waterfall.
time.
Okay, wonderful. Start. The Deverim too. She might also be in danger. Okay. We have to move.
Okay, let's go.
Certain.
Elias?
Elias still kind of writhing on the ground.
Gosh, can somebody grab him? I can't.
Yeah.
Doesn't Elian have him?
We have to. Everyone who can fight has to move.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave him behind.
I have Leomund's tiny hut.
She's just gonna pick him up.
And bring him into the line of fire?
We're gonna attack him regardless.
Okay, sure. Alright, there is a teleportation circle in the room. The question is, where do you guys want to go?
Yeah, if it's at the waterfall, then probably the main area. That's
So
where they all were
far,
before.
for reference, the waterfall is a different area than the, like, descending, like, drops.
Oh.
Like, the waterfall is where you and Gideon went to. The, like, entrance part seems to also be being attacked. There are multiple places being hit right now.
Okay.
Shit.
No,
Yeah.
we have to split
Is this
up.
another person one split up?
Oh, God, my life.
No, we're not splitting up.
Alright,
I mean, should
Callie
we,
and Lelee
like,
go that way. Yaksha and Aros can go this way. We have, like, the worst amount of hit points.
I mean, we can only go one... Okay, I guess we can...
But if Elias mentioned the waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, then let's do waterfall first.
First.
Or we can have...
We could
like,
also just...
we direct Edelwolf to the main area, because that's where he was normally taking down the amyloids.
True,
and
he
see
is
if
good at
really
that
get
shit.
it. And then we can go to our own waterfall and see where that goes and just branch out. I don't know.
Can't do
Remember, though, that Adelwolf has been insanely weakened after
Yeah.
use with the Mad Wolf.
I mean,
He is white. It's okay.
Adelwolf said something about the
I mean-
Deverim. Do we think that, like, going and trying to find her to see if she can help at all? would be beneficial?
Yes, it would. Fuck.
I think it's
What do we do?
One split up moment.
I think it is. I fear it is.
This is what Dean meant by resource management. We're the resource and we're dividing.
Why would
I
we
mean,
split up? Dean has made it perfectly clear that the last time we did this, we almost died. We did die.
Die again.
Okay, I mean, we need to go to the one place first, because we can't, like, Elian can't send us to different places, right? Because we're following Elian when he does the sigil. Or Gideon,
no,
right?
you guys can just use the teleportation circle and
Okay,
it'll bring you
fuck,
wherever
never
you've
mind.
previously set one. Yeah.
Never mind, I didn't know that.
I think just waterfall, go for it. We figured that out
Yeah,
first.
let's just deal with the goddamn waterfall, man. Fuck my life.
Oof. Do we treat...
There's
How long do you think we'd
significant-
treat... Because going for the waterfall might just be treating the symptoms. If we just get... Because
I'm
Xibalba
going
is
to
afraid
give you guys 5 more minutes of strategizing before you decide where you're
Xibalba
going.
is afraid of Umbra, right? So if we just bring the Umbra to Xibalba, then the Amyloid will just kind of... You know?
We can fill up all our buckets of Umbra and throw them
I
at the
have
Amyloids.
an empty bag of holding that used to hold the sun.
I don't think that's how that works.
Where
how it
is
works.
where is Xibalba in this equation?
We shoot him at the amyloids.
We don't know where Xibalba is. That's the problem.
What you currently know is that A, the waterfall, where almost all of the Umbra Elves are being held, is being attacked. As are the Amyloids seem to be descending down into that main
and if
entrance.
that's where all the Umbral Elves are, we don't want another massacre.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
and if
sounds
they're
like
being
a
attacked,
massacre.
we...
Fucking
Yeah,
The
we gotta
waterfall.
avoid
Okay,
that
so right
first.
now, the waterfall already has a bunch of mind flayers there for reference. That has already been established that mind flayers are flooding that place. It is like, so if that place is getting attacked, it's likely that the mind flayers are now just, they're activated.
Okay.
On the other end, yeah, basically, yeah, Amyloids are coming through one area.
Okay. Alright, to clarify,
Do you
I
think
wasn't
there's a
yelling at you
way
when I said we don't know where
to
Xibalba
evacuate
is.
the elves? Do you think we could do that?
No! No!
Why not?
Because they're all stuck to the ground!
Are all of
They're
them
all
stuck
on
together? Are we
literal-
sure about this?
They're all on literal life support. We cannot remove them. So my plan, what if I control water, splash Umbra all over them?
Truth.
Like a tsunami.
Okay.
I believe in this
We
plan.
have
Honestly,
create or
yes.
destroy water.
I have
By we, I
control
mean
water!
I do.
Control Umbra!
Okay, we're going
I
to the
can't
waterfall?
control Umbra, I can control the water.
Here's another question.
And someone controls the
Why would Xibalba attack if it knows that these things cannot die?
Oh yeah, they can't die. Forgot about that.
Distraction?
Okay, then what's it distracting us from?
Is the
amyloids?
Deborah fine right now?
Guys, we should go to the amyloids. Just a hunch. Just a hunch.
Just a hunch, okay.
Sure.
Fucking trust me.
We don't know what the situation is with the
Everyone keeps
Deborah,
them
so they
alive,
might be
right?
able to
Good
die.
questions.
You were deafened for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, we
Guys.
should go to the animal.
Amyloids. Let's deal with that
Okay.
first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like the look on your face, Dean!
Like, have we
Dean, get a
secured
new
the-
face!
We don't know where the Devrim is, right?
No.
Well, they sent back to her domain.
Yes. Well, that's what the assumption was.
We could like, maybe like one of us goes to the Devrim to ask really quick and then joins back with the others.
Can we just throw her ascending,
We send
frankly? Show up, girl.
Can Gideon just throw ascending?
I feel like that makes sense.
Just because he's not here, and I'm not gonna waste a player's spell slots while they're not here. I'm gonna say no.
but can we send him like
Elian do it, damn.
Because since like
Jeez.
Cody's not here with us, right?
Huh? Yeah, he's not. But what? What? Okay, yeah, I mean, Elian can, if you want him to.
Okay.
Once again, this is strategizing, so you're free to like throw out whatever you want when we're done strategizing.
If the
Which, by the
Devrim
way, you
dies,
have a
it's
minute.
What were you gonna say?
The Devrim keeps them alive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if the Deverum dies, the rest of them do die.
Right. I'm worried that the Deverum might not actively be keeping them alive right now because she's busy.
I'm also worried about
being a
that
child.
the Deverum could be being targeted at the moment too.
Yeah, so we ask Alien, right? Who can throw ascending?
Yeah. That sounds good,
Okay.
depending on the response we get from her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to the Amyloid or we'll go to our...
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay, sure. Yeah, we're good?
Alien, sending!
Okay. Alright, back in character. Okay, where are we fucking going?
Alien, can you throw
Amyloid.
ascending to the Deverum? Check on her?
Yep, okay.
If she
and
falls, then the rest of them fall.
Kind of claps his hands together, closes his eyes. It's blocked.
Blocked. Then we need to go to her.
Okay.
We need to go to her then.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is Liam's tiny hut that Aros cast still up?
Yeah, still got 4 hours.
Yeah.
They put Elias
Okay.
there.
Elias, go there.
Yeah, put that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Are we leaving Omri here, or are we bringing?
Oh, Henri doesn't get to go into hut. I'm sorry, Henri.
I feel like she could go in the hut.
No, not
Not with
Elias.
us.
Okay, so Deverum's in trouble, Waterfall's in trouble, and Entrance is in trouble.
If the Deverum dies, everyone dies.
First, though, they're all being attacked right now.
They can't die.
If the Deverum's alive, they can't die. If the Deverum dies, then they'll die anyway. Deverum.
Elian will...
We're
Aliens.
prioritizing children for once, and now you're complaining?
I'm not complaining, I'm just saying that... I don't know. It's fine, whatever. And, yeah, if that's the case, then you guys want to go after the Deverum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All of you do?
Oh god.
I really,
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
don't want to. But
I do.
I gotta.
This is why I'm saying we should split up, or we should do like a person.
Oh, because
goes
Lily
next.
wants to go to the waterfall. So
Yeah.
it's not.
Like the waterfall and the amyloids are really important. You seem to know more than we do about this for some reason, which I think is really funny. Which is why I think that we should go with your gut. But then also the Deverum is important, so that's why something cursed one split up, or at least one person goes to check on the Deverum because
Should
it's
not
like,
split up. You're significantly weaker split up.
So your vote is that you guys go to the Deverum and I just skedaddle and go somewhere.
Here's what we do. Deverum,
Whoa.
we check. Is she alive?
Other way
Is it a
around.
situation?
Other way around.
We can always go later. Let's go
That's-
Portland.
Okay, man, just get in the fucking
I think
thing.
just go look at the Deverum. If it looks like a situation, we stay. If it's not a situation, we take her and go to the waterfall. Let's just do that.
Oh, what about the amyloids? I feel like we should check on the amyloids first.
Can I also hit you guys with just another thing that might get you thinking just a little bit longer.
Sure.
Remember,
We haven't thought long enough.
for Callie, remember there were roots growing in the direction of the waterfall. The roots don't have to attack specifically, they don't have to go into the Deverum themselves to cut elves off from the rebirth cycle.
Hey guys, I think we might have to split up.
Well, we still need the Deverum. We just need to get the Deverum
Let's
fast.
get the Deverum. You have HP and spells.
I do.
I'm going to the fucking waterfall.
Okay.
Fuck you guys.
I have
Coming with
one
me.
spell slot.
Okay, you're going to the Deverum.
Yeah.
All right. Let's,
Okay.
I guess, if we're splitting up, then let's divvy this the fuck up.
Fuck.
Who is going where?
I think I'm gonna go to adjust the amyloids.
You're gonna go to adjust the amyloids?
You and your one spell slot.
Callie,
Yeah,
come
you
with
and your
me.
one spell slot. Nobody else.
Callie, come with me.
I thought you were going to the Deverum. Why are you going to the amyloid?
Deus is also there with the amyloids, recall? Because you guys heard her screaming.
Deus is there. My question is, Aros, what the fuck are you gonna do against the amyloids? You one spell slot, no range.
Okay,
They
fine, I'll
fly.
go for the Deverum.
Okay, I can go to the amyloids. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Callie, you're going for the amyloids. You're going for the Deverum Aros.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, someone's gonna be on their own.
That is true.
Well, no, we got allies. We got Ellie and we got Hale
You
and we
do
got
have
Adolf.
allies, exactly. So, yep. So that is going to be Callie going for that. Where's Yaksha going?
I'll
Go to the
for
waterfall.
Deborah.
We can have the
Okay.
If we go for the waterfall, then we can have a amyloid family mission.
Lelee's going to the waterfall, right?
I kind of wanted, yeah.
Okay.
With
Considering going
Lelee
to
and
the
me being
waterfall
like
too.
primary single target damage sources, I'll go to the Devrim.
Okay. So Yaksha's going to the Deverim with Aros. So that's Aros and Yaksha. And I will say as well that Halewyn is also just going to, I'm assuming that this is all like rush, spur of the moment. Everyone at this point is just like running, grouping up. There is a just clatter of kind of voices shouting over one another, just trying to get everything split up. Halewyn's going to walk over to Yaksha and Aros and it's just going to go just like, I got it. I'm coming with you too, okay?
Can you fight?
Right.
You think I can't?
All right, let's go.
All right. You guys teleport off. Before they go, Adolf is just gonna go, get home safe, and she'll smile at him. All right. So, Callie, you are going for amyloids. Who else is going for amyloids?
Adolf, I hope, maybe.
I feel like Adolf has experience.
Yeah, he
Of
does.
the amyloids.
Adolf does have experience with amyloids, so Adolf can indeed join you.
I would appreciate that.
All right. Adolf is gonna join Callie. Is anyone else gonna join Callie?
That's a question for Elian.
Yeah, it's a question for Ellie and it's a question for Alice, because I don't know where Alice is going.
I don't know either.
Probably.
I'm so sorry. I'm so lost right now. I'm just
That's
like,
okay.
fuck.
Do you want to fight amyloids? Do you want to go after the Deverim, or do you want to go help at the waterfall?
The Devrim seems pretty covered with 2 players already.
Yeah.
You can go in
Sorry.
place of me. I can fight the amyloids. You are more
I don't
connected to the
know.
Devrim, right?
I think that makes sense.
Am I? I don't.
I mean,
It would
yeah,
make more sense.
it's yourself, the Deverim. I think that makes sense.
That does make
I'm so
sense.
Alice,
sorry.
Aros,
It's just that
It's
every
okay.
every option seems good, flash bad at the same time. So I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck. I don't
All right,
know
so
where
Alice,
to go.
Alice, Aros, Halewyn, or the Deverim. All right. We
Or
will
team
run that team A. We're gonna have Adolf, Yaksha, and Callie for the amyloids, which is going to leave Lelee as a lone PC. However, Elian is going to join you. Yeah. You are gonna get to team up with Elian yeah. So, with that in mind, with everyone divvied up, you all rush towards the teleportation circle, getting in groups with one another. Is there anything you guys are like saying to one another before you're heading off? Any final just calls out to everyone else?
This is horrible. Good luck. Be safe.
Don't die.
Kill you.
I'm back in one piece.
And with that, so Yaksha, Aros, Halewyn. Not Yaksha, Alice, Aros, Halewyn. As the kind of the general chill kind of fades away as you guys arrive within the nearest teleportation point, and that is going to be at for reference, I'm going to say that you guys attempted the Deverim's teleportation circle. It did not function. So instead, the closest thing that you have is going to the Deverim's city, which was that kind of long corridor area near Henri and Merrick's place. As you flash through the portal, you are once again met with kind of gothic Victorian street-like corridor set out before you, and everything is doused in red. There is the kind of like tremors and shaking as you guys begin to, as you make purchase onto the ground, and you guys are at the front gate towards the city. What are you doing?
Running forwards.
running.
Okay,
Yeah,
forwards.
we just run.
This is Aros,
Or, like,
Alice,
toward-
and Halewyn.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're not here. So, you guys start running forward into the city. There is that 3-way split. As always, there is the safe room, there is the sustenance room, and there is the medical facilities. The last time you got to the Deverim was through the medical bay. Which direction are you taking?
Can I try to hear anything because of the stone echo stuff?
Roll perception.
I would also like to see if I can hear anything specific.
Roll perception.
Ooh, that was good.
Okay, great. You can take this one. That's a 15 for me.
15 from Aros.
That was a 31.
31. Alice, as you are rushing down this hallway and such, I'd say that Aros kind of like steps in the lead because both Haelwyn and Alice are both pretty fucking big and they were both trailing behind a little bit. Aros, you rush forward and such and make like a skidded stop between each of the halls and your ears start twitching, trying to find a way in. You hear distant rumbling noises and start to feel the walls tremoring and shaking, but given how all-encompassing that sensation is, it's hard to directly notice where it's from. However, Alice, you hear off in the distance choked noises and distant wails from the medical bay.
That way.
So,
Takes off running.
you guys start rushing down that direction. And last time you went down these kind of candle-filled, waxy hallways, you were stopped by a wet nurse from seeing the open expanse out ahead of you. This time, you are able to make it the end of the hall. It's as if for a moment you jump through time-space itself. There's just a point of darkness that you rush towards, and then suddenly all three of you are left in a moment of quiet.
I'm gonna immediately stealth.
Okay. Aros, you try to kind of like duck and crouch and such. Haelwyn is going to kind of just like punch her fists together and is going to start looking around. For some reason, the darkness is refusing to recede.
Is it magical darkness, or?
It's more than just magical darkness.
Could I go for another perception check to see if I can sort of like hear and like get a understanding of my surroundings?
Yeah.
That's a 19.
We'll all be nothing soon. You realize that you are not within a darkened hall, but rather you are just witnessing something so dark that it seems to encapsulate your entire vision. As your eyes begin to adjust, the rest of this kind of hospital-esque location stretches out around you, with beds on the ground covered in kind of like spiraling and warping out umbral elves and such that are curled up around everything. You see movement out of the corner of one part of your eye, this massive hulking figure that seems to slither up against the walls and starts to curl, coil, and growl. You feel the room shake with every single movement it makes. But there is something else in this room. And that is just a moat of nothing. From a dark rift in the ground that seems to have been drawn by intelligent hands, you see the dark-starred form of Ghost Mementos in front of you. Roll for initiative. As we are going to move to the next group, that is going to be Callista and Yaksha and Adolwolf.
Okay.
As those guys are rolling for initiative, Callista, Adolwolf, and Yaksha.
Mm-hmm.
As you teleport onto the scene, there is not even a moment where you can begin to comprehend your surroundings or get a moment to breathe or anything, because there is the raw, fundamental truth of a massive amyloid in front of you. The scene is in frozen time for just a moment. You see surrounding the room, kind of in two separate points, there are these two outstretched arms of mind flayers, their hands outstretched. You see just for a moment up above, the clouds look closer than they were before to the surface of
this island, and you see Deus ducked into the water and blood across the surface of it. I would like you also to roll for initiative.
Okay.
Elian and Lelee, you guys appear through the teleportation circle and see before you this massive outstretched waterfall that descends down into the distance. You are currently hugging the side of one of the nearby walls, and as you are looking down, you just see, once again, a number of umbral elves kind of clustered together, and their mind flayer counterparts, rather their caretakers or whatever the fuck they are doing to them, just grabbing them and dragging them and beating them. Elian just is going to just go, fuck.
No.
As I'm assuming the two of you guys rush forward towards, like, just trying to rush into the fray. And as you do, you feel a burst of energy in front of you. And hear the noise of a string hitting a bow. Off in the distance, Elian is going to see a spell being cast, and he is going to, like, grab you by the shoulder and such, like, near where your cloak is, and is going to stop you from moving forward a little bit, and it's just gonna go, hang on, enchantment magic. Are you good? You're good? You didn't feel anything? You didn't feel anything? Okay, it's not on you?
No. Is it on you?
No, I'm okay.
Is it on them?
No, but it's targeted someone. You hear the low plucking of monochord.
Mary.
Roll for initiative.
We're fighting him!
And we are gonna go on our quick break.
So
we'll be right back.
Oh my god. Fuck my life.
And we're back. Where we last left off, we were just about to enter combat. With the party having been split up into their groups, they are now trying to fight to hold many different parts of Seperternum. So, without further ado, let us do that thing that we do where we pull up the battle maps. Plural this time.
Yay!
And due to the nature and such of this encounter, things are going to be structured just a little bit differently to normal combat. That being that we are going to go through separate initiatives and then we're going to kind of move on and such. So it's not one big initiative, it's a bunch of separate ones. So let's take a look at our first battle map today. As always, our battle maps are provided by Shay and Peku. So this is the Deverum squad. So without further ado, we are going to start off in their initiative. That is going to be, first off, is going to be 24. As you stare down this blanket bit of void in front of you, it is going to simply raise a hand, and you once again see nothing, as Hailwind is just going to go, ghost. And we are going to start off initiative by having, I would like us to start things off with a good old classic. I would like a wisdom saving throw from Aros.
Oh joy. That's a 7.
A 7 on the wisdom saving throw from Aros. So as a small mote of darkness is going to extend out before you, Aros, you are completely overwhelmed by this sensation that immediately blinks into your head. And you are going to take 27 points of psychic damage as this small hand, like this kind of hand reaches out and it's just like a puppet. It snaps. You are met with a burst of nothing. It's not even darkness. It's just devoid of anything. And I need you to roll me a d6 as you take that 27 psychic damage, and
that's a 1.
That is a 1. You are now blinded until the end of this creature's next turn. So you just see nothing right now. So that is going to be one of its attacks as it sends out that kind of mote of energy towards you, and then it is going to start approaching. That is going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As it kind of hovers towards you, you notice in the background that there are a number of umbral elves on these beds that have been slowly turned into kind of wriggling, writhing piles that are beginning to kind of unfurl with this deep darkness inside their spiraling chests. So as this thing approaches you, there is nothing else it can do because none of you guys are in melee range, and that is going to be the end of its turn, which is going to bring us to next initiative, which is Alice.
Hi, so how far away are the Umbral Elves?
The Umbral Elves are everywhere. They are represented by these little spirals and such on...
Oh, I see them now,
yeah,
I see.
all of these little spiral guys are Umbral Elves. They're in the vicinity.
Okay, where I currently am, if I make a radius from, just how far is 30 feet? I want to know, how big is 30 feet?
This is 30 feet.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use my action to psychic readout. So for 10 minutes, all these creatures within that 30-foot thing, except for the void spawn, obviously, have resistance to psychic damage, advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so you are just going to clap 2 of your hands together, and this massive kind of burst of energy is going to wreath around everyone, and I'd say that it kind of manifests as these this kind of small protective ward of pink psychic energy around everyone. So you, all of you guys, this includes Aros and Hailwind, get that psychic resistance, which is fucking juicy. So now that we are past 20 in initiative, I will just say for reference that this place is swarming with small wriggling bits of root and just generally small there's just small wriggling things kind of squirming through the room and starting to kind of rush out and attack at different points and angles. So for the sake of just everyone's knowledge, all of these encounters technically have more things happening, but they're going to be represented by layer actions instead of actual enemies. So basically, that's that. You're basically taking out captains to kind of shut everything down. So from out of this kind of nearby from some of these nearby and such. These areas are pretty much all roots and such, all the plants you see in this battle map, and some of them are going to snake out, and that can hit within 30 feet, so that can only hit Alice. So, writhing up from the ground, a small root is going to and lash into you. It's going to grab at one of your kind of like hand feet, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save? Okay.
Yeah.
That is that's a 13.
13 is going to fail. You are going to take 12 points of slashing damage, as it is just going to start slashing and hacking at your legs and such with these barbed briar roots, and is going to wrap around your leg, and you are currently, it basically tugs you by that and is going to knock you prone. So, you are currently prone. And I believe that is going to be, that's the lair action, which is going to bring us to next in initiative in this set, which is going to be the Far Realm route. So, past down here, just seeing the chaos beginning to kind of like, just generally go out in front of it, and seeing that you guys have entered the scene to start basically holding it back. This massive root-like creature is going to start, and you've seen these guys before in Hailwind's domain. It is going to start making its way towards you, and it has 50 feet of movement speed, so it is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And as it's like making its way across, it is stomping and crunching on some of these umbrals in its path, specifically crunching onto this one and these two down here, which seem to have taken at least a bit of a chunk of damage from this thing's advance, as you hear the sound of choking noises nearby. So this is going to make its way towards you and is going to multi-attack onto Hailwind. So actually, no, it is going to lurching twist you guys because it has moved in its turn. So, with that in mind, that is gonna hit Hailwind. So, Hailwind manages to like raise her arms up and tank that blow, given that, you know, that it failed against her. So her arms reach up and basically she grabs onto this thing's like kind of mandible clicking appendages, and it's just gonna go, nope, not again! And it's basically just gonna rear this thing off of her. However, it is going to try again. Fails again. This thing fucking sucks and does literally nothing. So that is going to be its turn, which is going to bring us to Aros.
So 30 foot was like 30 feet is like the circle around us, yeah?
Pretty much, yeah. Yep, like exactly.
Okay. I might cast a quick aura of life on me just to cover the 4 astral elves in the vicinity.
Okay, aura of life, and that will also affect the umbrals in the area. So,
yeah. So it's basically just if any non-hostile living creature has resistance to necrotic damage, its hit point maximum can't be reduced, and it regains 1 hit point when it starts the turn in the area with 0 hit points.
Perfect. Okay, sounds good. So you strum out this melody, and it goes to protect some of these nearby umbrals. Hailwind is at the end of initiative here. I just forgot to put her in. And so Hailwind is going to start attacking this Far Realm route, and is going to multi-attack with her kind of astral fists. Both of those hit, so she takes her fist, kind of rears them back, and slams into them. That is 14 force damage on both of those attacks. And as her bonus action, she is going to grit her teeth and, oh, she should have done this beforehand. You know what? We're gonna say that she did this beforehand, and is going to activate motherfucking rage. So she slams her fists together. It's gonna go, not again! And this burst of temporal energy is going to wreath out throughout the room, as I'm going to have to roll to see which rage she gets. Because she is the funny Matt Mercer one. Oh, I love funny Matt Mercer. Oh, fuck yes, it's probability matrix. Okay, so every ally within 10 feet can add a d4 to attack rolls and saving throws. So, Aros and Alice, you guys add d4 to attack rolls and saving throws. And, yeah, I can basically force things to use their reaction to reroll attacks. Is there anything else I can really do here? Not particularly. So she is going to burst out this probability matrix as this mote of pure potential is going to just activate outward. And since I'm going to basically reverse turn orders, that adds +4 to all of her attack damage. So that's an extra 8 damage on top of what she already did. As, yeah, she takes her 2 fists and just slams them into this beast and is just like fucking rearing it around and is trying to redirect it, like all the attention away from these nearby umbrals onto her. Okay, so that is her turn, and that is going to be the first round of initiative for our group over at the Deverum's Corner. This is, of course, then going to bring us to the waterfall with Elian, Merrick, Lelee, and some Mind Flayers. So, first in initiative is going to be Merrick, who, at the edge of this kind of waterfall area, just has these glazed eyes. You hear the distant sound of a churning, just haunting melody out in the distance as he slams down on this kind of single monochord. And Merrick is going to... And I believe that is a bonus action. Let me double check real quick. Okay, so Merrick is going to start crawling the fuck across the ground towards you guys. So that's 5, 10, 15. He has no legs, so he's just crawling at this point, just slowly dragging his body against the ground, and is going to, after that, is gonna start this shit strong by casting... Yeah, let's go with that. Phantasmal Killer. So, gonna cast Phantasmal Killer, and that is gonna go on to Lelee. So, Lelee, I'm going to need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
There's my die. We're doing good so far. Hold on. A modifier. That is 25.
25, that is going to succeed. So you are not going to take any damage from that, because that's not a save or suck. Yeah, so basically, like, rears out towards you, strums on the monochord. You feel this ripping pain start to crawl up the back of your mind, but you are able to bite it just down, knowing that there's bigger things to worry about here. So, Lelee, it is your turn.
Okay. Merrick is, I believe, in my range. 1, 5, 10. Yeah, I've got 55 feet of range. I'm down. I'm gonna get him.
Alright.
Yeah, because at this point, she doesn't really care if he's being mind controlled, because unconscious is fine. Or just dead. You know, it's okay. So I'm just going to run up and hit him with the good old 1-2
10, 15, 20.
Staff of striking.
All right, so you pad forward and are going to just like snap out your quarterstaff and are going to aim it straight towards Merrick. Go ahead and roll to hit.
All right, so I will use my extra attack. So I'm doing 2 attacks with what's it called? Oh my god, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Staff of striking?
Yeah, you understand. Yeah, it's staff of striking, but I'm expending 3 charges per, so I have 3 added thingies. I believe, yeah, I had disadvantage, but I don't have it anymore. I don't believe.
No.
So that is. I lost my graphing calculator. Fun fact. So my usual calculator that I use for this shit. Okay, so the first one is a 30 to hit, and the second one is a 28 to hit.
Those both indeed hit.
All right.
Actually, only the 28 hits. The 30 doesn't. No, they do hit.
Opposite rules. Okay. I gotta pull open a fucking online dice roller. 3 and then. Sorry if this takes very long.
No, you're all right.
Last time I was in combat, I kind of just beefed it immediately.
You're redeeming yourself.
I'm redeeming myself. Okay, Okay, so the first staff hit is going to be 55.
55 points of damage? Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, total. I haven't rolled the second one yet. Okay. This one is... The second one is 43.
Second one is 43, and I have to roll 2 wisdom saving throws. Okay, 43. So you slam your quarterstaff into Merrick twice and such, and just kind of jab it into his ribs and such, those kind of after effects shadows of more striking staffs reaching out and just pummeling him as he goes like, he kind of just like batters out up against the floor, but still with like these kind of deeply glazed eyes. He's just gonna as a reaction to getting hit is going to Howl of Madness. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
That is a 28.
A 28 is going to succeed. You're going to take half damage from this. As he lets out this shriek of madness before you, the entire air heats up in front of you, and you are going to take... Actually, since... Okay, yeah. Actually, it gives you neutral damage, just given the fact that you are already vulnerable to fire damage. Yep, so that is 17 points of damage to you.
Okay, okay, I succeeded the saving throw, okay. For bookkeeping, if that happens again and I fail, I get stunned until the end of my next turn.
Yes, exactly. Because of 4th degree burns. Yep,
but I'm
okay.
I'm okay.
So, that is your turn, Lelee? That is your turn, Lelee? Okay. And Elian...
I believe so.
Okay, Elian's turn. Elian is going to try to do a good old classic rhymes binding ice onto Merrick. So, and is also just going to ice manipulation onto that. So yeah, rhymes binding ice, that is going to be a constitution saving throw. Oh, that is a 30-foot cone. Nope, but I can edit my spells as a cold sorcerer to not affect my allies, so I am going to do that so it doesn't impact Lelee.
Alien, get it!
Okay, I also have to move forward a little bit, but I'm not gonna go too far, so I'm gonna go like that. Claps his hands together, and this like rush of ice is going to go forward. Constitution saving throw from Merrick. That is an 18 from Merrick, which is going to succeed.
Silvery barbs!
Silvery barbs!
Fuck you!
That is a 13. So,
I've
that is gonna
succeeded
fail.
my con save.
Woo! So that is gonna fail. Merrick is going to take 3d8 cold damage. Actually, nope, that's gonna be more, given that Elian is Cold Wizard and his spells get boosted. So that's gonna be 19 points of cold damage, and these small, like, shackles of ice are going to snap around Merrick's arms, and just kind of, like, hold him to the ground, as Elian, like, kind of removes his hands together and is just gonna go, I'm sorry. Okay. So, currently, it's Merrick's speed is reduced to 0, and he is hindered. So, that is going to be Elian's turn. Yep, that's Elian's turn. So, that's going to bring us to a Mind Flayer. With this in mind, off in the distance here, there is a Mind Flayer that is watching this operation go down. And it is how many feet away from you? It is exactly 60 feet away from you. How funny.
Wow, so convenient.
So, and it is going to, it wrenches forth gravity in a line extending in front of itself, and with that 60-foot line, you need to make a strength saving throw, Lelee.
Oh, that's great. That's amazing. So lovely. Fun fact, this is one of the things I have disadvantage on.
Woof. From 4th degree burns?
That's a 14. It's from 4th degree.
14 is going to fail. You are going to take 27 points of force damage and are knocked prone.
Mm-hmm.
As it's going to, from the distance, slam its hands together, and you are going to feel this tremor in the earth beneath you as you just fall. So, with that in mind, that is the Mind Flayer's turn, and I'm not sure who else. I believe that's it for this initiative.
I believe so, because we don't have layer actions like with the amyloids. or with the not the amyloids, with the other guys. So I think that's it.
I also forgot about Merrick being vulnerable to cold damage. Thank you, Ethan, for reminding me because of my other fucking cold wizard feature that makes people vulnerable to my cold damage. So Merrick did indeed take more damage. That was 19 times 2. That would have been 38 points of damage to Merrick. So he is looking pretty fucking battered at this point. So that is going to next bring us to Team Amyloid, which is going to be Callie, Adolwolf, and Yaksha. And we are going to start with Callie.
Okay, I just remembered I completely forgot about my neuralgia that I have, so I need to roll for that.
Yes.
I'm fine. 24. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. So where's Deus is over here at the top? Is that Deus?
Yes.
The cloud?
Cloud is Deus.
Okay. Is this water here?
This is Umbra.
Umbra. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think as soon as she sees Deus, she probably just like nods to Yaksha, and Adolwolf is like, "I'll be right back. Focus on the way." And she's gonna go over to Deus.
Okay. Adolwolf will let you pass. Ooh. So that was 30 feet over.
Excuse me. Deus?
She's under the water, kind of looks at you with these big eyes. Just, they're all coming. They're all coming.
Okay, are you hurt? Are you alright?
She does look a little bit battered and damaged, and she's kind of like sunken underneath the Umbra at this point, like trying to stay away from all the chaos, but it's clear that she's taken a bit of damage and such.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was trying to make sure that she was not like dying or dead, so I'm glad to hear that she is not dying or dead.
Not dying or dead, just not doing well.
Okay. We're here to help. Get out of here if you can. But I think what she'll do is she'll just give Deus a little bit of healing. I'll just do like a 2nd level cure wounds as my action.
Okay.
I'll give her 14 healing.
Okay, 14 healing. Seems to stitch up a couple of her wounds, though she is pretty deeply bleeding in the water.
Yeah, okay. Just go ahead and get out of here if you can. We'll handle it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Is that your turn?
No, I have a bonus action. Let me see what I want to do with it. Because I think... Here's a question. How high up is the amyloid?
The amyloid is currently at the surface of the water. It's kind of just hanging out here.
Okay. I'm having ideas and thoughts. So, can I pitch something to you here?
Yeah.
If I were to hypothetically wild shape into an air elemental, would I be able to throw a lot of Umbra at the amyloid? Because I'm a whirlwind. I'm like a mini tornado.
Yes, though this thing is already on the surface of the Umbra and it's not doing anything to it.
That might not help here.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe not then. Okay. Also, second question. Is the amyloid a structure or is it like a thing? Is it a creature?
It's a vehicle. It is a vehicle, but it is also somewhat fleshy.
Okay. Because my earth elemental thing, I do double damage to objects and structures, and I don't know if that counts as an object or structure.
A vehicle counts as a structure.
Okay, slay. I'll probably do that then.
Alright.
I guess, yeah, because that's a bonus action. Do I have any other bonus actions I should be doing right now?
Murdering?
Yeah, I think I'll do that next turn, actually. For now, I'll just, probably while she's hanging out with Deus, she'll take the hide action with my cunning action, and I'll do... am I within 30 feet of the Mind Flayer on the right here?
This one? 45 feet from both of them.
Okay, did I already move 30 feet?
You've moved 30 feet.
I can dash. I can dash then. I can dash to get within 30.
Alright.
Just dash action instead of...
Which one do you want to get towards? Red or green?
I mean, I can just go back towards Adolwolf, I suppose, because that'll get me closer to the green one.
Alright, so back around here?
She just skitters back on, and I'm gonna do my Bolt to the Grave towards that Mind Flayer. That'll be... That is 23 to hit.
23 is going to hit. Go for it.
Excellent. That is 5d6. That's too many. Well, 5. There we go. There we go. Just a sensible 15 necrotic.
Sensible 15 necrotic damage. Cool. That 15 necrotic damage is going to go through as these kind of bolts of starlight are going to... They ricochet off the side of this creature, this kind of like deer-horned mind flayer, as it is currently floating over water, and it is going to just flinch back a little bit at the sudden damage. So...
Okay. Yeah, that's her turn.
Okay, that's Callie's turn. Next up is the Amyloid. This massive structure kind of circling around the area is going to, you kind of see from the top of where its horns are that it does have a bit of a cockpit up at the front there, where there is a kind of star spawn inside. And it is going to rear backwards and is going to basically fucking orbital laser your asses with an energy beam. It rears back with this massive kind of breath and is going to... It just barely doesn't hit Deus, but Adawolf, Yaksha, and Callie, I need you guys to roll me a intelligence saving throw as it is blasting you with pure orbital psionic energy.
27. That's nice.
7 for Callie. Yaksha, what'd you get? Yaksha?
Yaksha?
I'm muted.
Yaksha?
I'm muted. I'm at 18. I got an 18.
18. Okay, an 18 for Yaksha. That is going to fail. So, however,
Adawolf do it?
Adawolf succeeds. So,
Okay, swag.
all right. So that is going to be for those who failed, which is going to be Yaksha. That is going to be 22 points of psychic damage. That is going to be 11 for both Adawolf and Callie. As it just rears up and just... And from there, the Amyloid is going to fly. It is going to fly 50 feet in the air.
Okay.
And is going to end its turn kind of circling over top you guys. So, that is going to be its turn. And that is going to bring us to... That's Mind Flayer 1. So Mind Flayer 1 is going to be the green Mind Flayer over here. And this Mind Flayer is going to reach its arm out and is going to Mind Blast. So that is a 60-foot cone towards you. Which, yeah, you're getting hit. That's intelligence saving throws.
A lot of
Adawolf
these.
succeeds.
26.
26 succeeds. You got a 3.
Being a druid is profitable.
Yikes. Well, this is not a save or suck, so Callie and Adawolf are absolutely fine. However, Yaksha, you are going to take 22 points of psychic damage, and you are stunned.
Awesome.
For
Big dog.
I love
till
being
the-
stunned. It's my
You are
favorite
stunned for 1 minute, so...
Oh, shit.
1 minute?
1
Damn.
minute. 1 minute or until you succeeded on the end of your next turn. Speaking of, Yaksha, you can re-roll that saving throw. It is your turn.
Oh! That's higher.
That's higher? What is it?
The 17 pass?
17 does indeed pass against the Mind Flayer's Mind Blast. So, with that, you are no longer stunned. However, that is going to be the end of your turn, which is going to bring us to the other Mind Flayer, which is going to do the same thing to you. Roll an intelligence saving throw! It's okay, these will recharge 5/6. You won't have to deal with it again.
Okay. 20.
Adolf succeeds.
Why are they going all out immediately? 17?
Why would they not go all out immediately? Where is
17.
Where is Adolf on the initiative here?
Oh. Did I forget him?
I don't think you
I
added.
forgot him.
You didn't add Adolf or.
You didn't roll
Helen.
him.
Yes, I did. Allies.
You did? Oh, never mind.
Adolf
I
is
was
16.
Sorry.
So, should have done before them.
Saws.
That's okay. All right. What'd you get on that intelligence saving throw?
17.
17 succeeds. 20. All 3 of you guys succeed, so you're good. It is going to be Adolf's turn. Adolf does not have the Moonblade, so is a little bit nerfed, but still a big fucking dog. So with that in mind,
Him that thing back.
so Adolf is going to make one of those big ol' fuck off leaps that Adolf tends to do. So Adolf is going to, so that's about a 30-foot leap. So let me just see if that gets me over to the fucking. Oh, it absolutely does. So Adolf just fucking pounces through the air like a giant fuck up dog, and is going to just crush this Mind Flayer and is going to make 4 melee attacks. And I believe, yeah. Let me just online dice roller this shit for the sake of my sanity. 1, 2, 3, 4. those all hit, including a natural 20. As Adolf is just going to make a massive leap towards this thing and is going to start clawing into it. So that's that, and 24 on one of these. So that's 60 points of damage in total from Adolf as he is going to claw into this thing, just like pushing it down to the ground, and at this point just like teeth sinking into it and just just rears head up and just slams the Mind Flayer against the ground, trying to turn it into a fucking pulp. So Mind Flayer, it is still alive but very battered and damaged. That is gonna be Adolf's turn. So oh wait, I have Reaper's Hunt, which means I can do an extra necrotic damage if I hit. Oh, that's with weapon. These are melee and unarmed. Unfortunate. That's a Moonblight specific thing. Okay, that's Adolf's. That is Adolf's turn, and that is the Amyloid Squad done. Back to Team 1. So, first initiative here for the Deverum side is going to be the Void Spawn, who is going to actually close the gap this time. So, 5, 10, 15, 20. And is going to multi-attack. It is going to take out this kind of like massive, like just a staff where the air and everything around it becomes nothing. And is going to make one attack against Aros and one against Hailwind. That was a 7 against Hailwind. And a 12, which I don't think hits Aros against Aros.
It doesn't.
It doesn't, goddamn. However, it is going to third attack. It is going to, once again, just going to snap its fingers, and another one of those points of nothingness is going to appear in the air, this time towards Alice. Alice, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Let me see there. Oh, a natural 20.
Natural 20, so you are immune from this damage. You are going to take, oh, it's quartered because you're also resistant to psychic damage. So you're going to take a total of 6 points of psychic damage, and that is it.
Okay. Can I use a good old Sentinel reaction?
Oh yeah, I think you can.
Cool. Okay, great. Am I adding to this? I don't think a 9 hits.
A 9 does not hit, unfortunately. So
yeah, figured.
That is going to be its turn. Next initiative is going to be Alice.
Hi. So I forgot to mention last turn, I forgot to mention my bonus action, which was I wanted to switch my psionic discipline.
I'll allow it.
Thank you. To Aura Sight.
Yeah.
So, I would like to assess the foe.
Who are you doxing?
I'm gonna dox the Void Spawn, I think.
Okay, doxing the Void Spawn. You get AC and hit points, right?
Let me see here. Let me see what the description says. Sorry.
Which again?
You learn its current hit point total, all its immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities.
Okay. 153 for hit points. It is immune to psychic, and it is immune to necrotic. That is it.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Let me see, what was my other thing? Okay. Could it make me a... Let's do... Do you think it's good at Dex or Con or shit at either? Let's try a good old-fashioned Mind Slam. Can you make me a Con save?
Con save? Let's see if your gamble paid off here. That is a dirty 20.
Fuck! It was so close! Okay, well, that doesn't work anyway. That doesn't work then. What a shame. I got nothing else, I think.
Okay, Alice, that's your turn, but you did perform a successful dox, which we love to see. Next up is Hailwind's turn.
That telepathically share information with others so that they know.
Gotcha. Alright, so next up is Hailwind's turn. Hailwind is just gonna straight up do some fucking shit. Actually, she is going to... she's gonna use her action instead to give a boon of fundamental force, and is going to, just going to slam her hands together, and that kind of energy from her rage is going to, filter out into all of you, and that is going to give you guys the mark of the messy end. So, allies within 60 feet score critical hits on 18 through 20 until, until the end of their next turn. So you guys crit on 18s to 20s till the end of your next turn. So, with that in mind, and you also have advantage from the from probability matrix, or D4, actually, rather, yeah, all right. So, that is going to be Hailwind's turn. Next up is the Far Realm Root, which is going to start fucking attacking. All right. Sorry, let me just quickly find the stat block in the sea of stat blocks. There we go. All right. And it is going to... It's going to cast Erupting Earth. So, a point within range.
Oh wait, I forgot to stand up with my movement. Sorry. Fuck.
Oh, where'd you want to go?
I forgot I was prone.
Yeah,
I
go ahead and stand up.
Prone. I just want to stand up.
Yeah, you can stand up. All right, so 20-foot cube, and everyone is going to make a dexterity saving throw in this cube, which is everyone including the Void Spawn. All right, con saves. Let's go.
Sorry, was that a con or a dex save?
That's con saves. Dex save, sorry. Dex saves.
Dex save?
And that's not one we have advantage on.
No, it's not.
Oh boy.
That's an 18.
18?
That one.
Yikes! Hailwind is gonna reaction mode of potential and is going to like help you re-roll that. Re-roll that.
Thank you.
Of course.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so that's dex save is gonna be 22.
Okay, 22 for Aros. And that was also okay. And what did you get, Alice?
18.
Okay, since the saver sucks, so you guys are gonna take. You are all gonna take half damage because you all succeeded. So on half, that is going to be. It's going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage. And all of this area has become difficult terrain. So, with that in mind, that is going to be the Root's turn. And that's going to...
How many hit points of damage, sorry?
Huh? Oh,
how much
that was 12. 12.
12, okay, thank you.
Alright, Aros, your turn.
I'm gonna take a disengage action and then go top left.
Top left. So around this way?
Yep.
Okay. Disengage, so you are not going to proc opportunity.
Yep, and then I'll use agility just to move up further so I can cover some of the elves up there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, up here. Sounds good. Is that your turn?
Probably one more to the right, but
left, right. All right.
Yeah, that should be my turn.
Okay, that is Aros's turn. So that is going to be that, and that brings us to the end of this round of initiative over here. So next up is going to be Waterfall Squad, our tiniest squad, which means it is Merrick's turn. Yay. Merrick is currently restrained, or rather, I believe Rhyme's Binding only does speed. Let me check Rhyme's Binding.
Yeah, I think.
Yep, it's speed reduced to 0, but nothing else has really changed. Yep.
It's just hindered, and I don't think hindered does anything.
Yeah, hinder doesn't do much of anything.
Hindered.
So still just screaming out in absolute agony. That is going to be a howl. That is going to be a frenzied burst. I need a charisma saving throw from you, Lelee, but this is a 15-foot cone, so let's see if it also hits Elian. It does not.
That is going to be in a 28. I keep rolling in the high.
Okay, 28, and that is going to be Now one of you succeed. You do not take any damage on the back end. So yeah, this like bursts of kind of like flaming energy are going to be shooting out from his eyes as he's just rearing back and wailing at this point. However, nothing is really going to... Oh, I can make 2 of those, so make that charisma saving throw again. Yeah?
It's a 29.
29? Okay, those both succeed. Lelee, you are taking no damage. That is going to be Merrick's turn. Lelee, it is your turn.
What's happening? I gotta stop rolling good. It's gonna kill me.
No, this is a good thing!
I'm I know, but still, I know my luck is gonna run out one day. She's gonna like kind of throw her head around to Ellie and just like, okay, you. She kind of gestures at Merrick, just like, I'm gonna go get the other thing.
Okay. Do you know where the other thing is?
He knows the. He attacked me.
Fair enough.
And if she can't tell where it is based off of the attack, I feel like she just ask Ellie and just like, where is it?
Yeah, and he'll just like loudly, enthusiastically go like,
Yeah.
"There's a lot of fucking magic signatures, but it looks like he's over there." Yeah.
I believe I can do just key point dash. And just
Yeah.
fucking shmove it. Or I don't even have to key point dash. Just do my fucking movement speed of 55 feet.
Yep. 5,
And
10,
I'm right in front of it.
15, 20. The only thing is that this is a pit, so you'd have to go around and up.
Oh, right, okay.
Unless you wanna jump.
I mean, what's the harm in
What's the
long
harm
jump?
in it? What's the harm in a jump? What is your long jump range?
What's the harm in a jump? Give me a second.
It's something nuts, right?
I always forget.
Probably a lot.
It's something fucking nuts. Yeah, because it's acrobatics plus 10. With proficiency. So, give me a second.
So pretty fucking big.
Yeah, so acrobatics is, so that is 25 feet long jump.
Okay, 25, you can exactly get on this lip over here. So you just take a massive fucking leap next to one of the Umbral elves and such around this area, who is like reaching out and kind of just like nervously panting as you approach. Everywhere.
We'll fix it.
All right, so that was that, and then I believe you have the rest of your movement that you can just get the fuck up here.
Yeah.
So
Because that's a bonus action.
Yeah, exactly. So
all right, I pre-rolled everything.
All right.
Because I already knew what I was gonna do. So I'm attacking with the Staff of Striking again.
Fuck yeah.
The lowest to hit, because I'm doing 2 attacks, the lowest to hit was 29, so...
both hit?
Yeah. So the first one is going to be 42 damage.
Whew. Yep.
And then the second one is going to be 33 damage, and then just out of, like, pure blatant curiosity, I want to spend a key point and try and Stunning Strike, like, add that to that, just roll me, like, a fucking Wisdom saving throw. Really don't think it's going to do anything.
Okay. That is a 22. Huh?
Okay, 22, yeah.
Stunning Strike is con?
Stunning Strike is con? Oh, okay. Fuck
It is con. Okay, well then that reduces to a dirty 20.
Okay, you still succeed. I just wanted to try and see if I could do anything. Yeah,
Okay.
And I already spent my bonus action on leaping, so I will just not do anything else.
All right. Sounds good. So you are getting right up close and personal with this Mind Flayer over here. I am going to activate a layer action as more flayers from down kind of in this area down here are going to start kind of joining into the fray and shooting up at you guys. It is going to, one of them, which kind of like appears up over here and such and starts blasting towards Elian. Elian is going to make a intelligence saving throw and it's going to easily fucking succeed, but it's going to take half damage from that. It's gonna take some psychic damage as he kind of flinches to the side, just like taking this damage that pierces right into his brain. We got a lot of them! And he is going to roll concentration on Rhyme's Binding and succeeds. So that is gonna be that layer action. That brings us to Elian's actual turn. Elian is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, and I think Elian is just gonna, like kneel down and is gonna put a hand on Merrick's shoulder and such as he's just like contorting and is just gonna go, hey, okay? Oh, shit, charm magic, hey, Lelee!
Yes, what?
Magic signature, same as the one you're fighting! The charm magic!
Okay, so I take this guy down and Merrick's okay?
Yep! And and Elian's just like gonna put a hand on his shoulder and it's just gonna go, come on, bud, fight this! And it's gonna give the help action to Merrick.
Yay!
Alright, that is Elian's turn. It is the Mind Flayer's turn. The Mind Flayer is going to tilt its head towards you and is going to
It is going to lash out at you with its tendrils. So, or rather with its clicking antler appendages.
As an FYI, you have disadvantage of that because I have the cloak of displacement that I stole off of Satari's dead body.
Well, that was a natural 1 on the first, and that was a that was a dirty 20 on the second.
So then that one does not hit.
Yeah. The second one, though, is going to do 16 points of psychic damage, and you are grappled. So, it's one of its like nasty appendages is going to reach out and grip onto you, and you hear a voice just in the back of your head, just, oh, remember what I said? Remember? And
I'm not going to lie down and take it.
Right. You're not. They are gestures to the umbrals surrounding you guys.
No, you want me dead, you would.
And that is going to be its turn. So, with that in mind, this is going to bring us back to Team Amyloid. Okay, Team Amyloid, we start off with Callie, natural 20.
Hi. Okay, I pre-rolled things. Con save is fine, I got a 15. I'm going to use bonus action steady aim. I'm going to be throwing my fucking spear at the green line flare down here.
Okay.
It's within 40 feet, right?
It is within 40 feet.
Okay, I want to make sure. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, yeah, I just chuck my whole fucking spear at it. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Dirty 20 does hit.
Okay, that does. I rolled kind of bad on damage. That's just 19 piercing damage.
19 piercing damage.
Is that worth anything?
Yep.
I assume that didn't exceed by 5.
Slams into this guy's clavicle. Does not kill it, but it still does some good damage.
Mm-hmm. That's all I can do. I figured I should leave Adolwolf to his thing over there.
I mean, that one is almost dead.
Yeah, I figured I had it covered.
Alright, next up is the Amyloid, which is once again going to start fucking orbital striking you guys and nuking you fuckers from orbit.
You can do that.
It is 50 feet in the air. It is spiraling around you guys and such at this point. Kind of just imagine it just raptor circling you guys. And it is going to rear its head back again. First I have to see if I recharge 5/6 on that one beam I did. It does not recharge, so instead it is going to send a psychic lance towards you. So one of its compartments opens up and a lance of energy is going to shoot out towards Callie. That is going to be an intelligence saving throw.
I can do that. That is a 27.
27. 27 is going to succeed. You are going to take half damage from this, which is going to be 12 points of psychic damage, and you avoid getting incapacitated, as one of these like psychic lances is going to jab into your clavicle, and it feels like it like shocks right up your nerve ends and into your mind, but you're able to you shake it off. It is going to make that.
Is this something I can uncanny dodge? Is this an attack?
Kinda.
It would just half the damage.
Yeah, it just halves the damage.
It just says when I'm hit with an attack, and that can mean anything. So
yeah.
If so, I'll take 6.
Yeah, it counts as 1. And then it is going to shoot 2 energy beams towards Adolwolf with its multi-attack. So one of those hits, so Adolwolf is going to get glanced by a massive beam of force-like energy and is going to take 18 force damage, which kind of singes off his fur. So that is going to be the Amyloid's turn. So, with that in mind, that's going to bring us to Adolwolf, who is just going to finish off this fucking Mind Flayer. Just get him out of here. Just fully slam that fucker to the ground, you know. Yep, that'll do it. Like, even the minimum damage is going to kill this thing. Adolwolf, like, picks it up and is going to throw it into the air, takes it in his jaw, and just crunches it, and it falls to the ground, just bleeding, and he just, like, takes it and just throws it off into the Umbra, and it sinks. From there, Adolwolf is going to turn and is going to take a giant fuck-off leap. I'm going to leap back onto here. Lands back on the platform, looks at the other one, and is going to use the rest of his movement speed to 5, 10, 15, get within this thing's range, and is going to use the rest of his attacks on this Mind Flayer. 2 hit, 1 fail. So, takes his claws back, is gonna do 24 points of slashing damage to it, just clawing this thing on top of the water, and just kind of huffing and mangling these things the entire time. This, however, is when a layer action is going to come into play, as the clouds close up above are going to also send down their orbital strikes. With that in mind, that is going to be a dexterity saving throw from everyone as this absolute rain starts to fall down from the sky.
Dexterity. Yay.
Dexterity!
Oh, fuck, I needed it, because I got a nat 1. I needed that.
Oh!
The good news is I'm the rogue. The bad news is nat 1.
I got a 21, and I have a
21, okay. So to beat here was a 15. Okay, so what does it do to you if you're a rogue and you nat 1'd it?
I think it just neutralizes, because I take half damage if I fail.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna take 26 points of force damage, Callie. And that is gonna be 13 to Yaksha and to Adalwolf.
Oh, I have evasion.
You have evasion, so you're good. So you just like straight up just avoid and duck and weave out of like the once again, this rainfall of orbital strikes coming down. It looks eerily like Alice's force lasers. So, but there are amyloids up above raining this shit down on you. All right, with that in mind, and also a couple of them are going to pierce Deus, who is going to start bleeding pretty heavily in the water, and lets out a shriek. All right. That is going to bring us to Mind Flayer 1 is the green guy, who is still alive. By a fucking... I mean, but what is this fucker doing against Adalwolf? Fucking Adalwolf moment.
Trying to do something, I assume.
Ooh. Oh, it's gonna try. Oh, it's gonna try. It's gonna try to cast Dominate Monster on Adalwolf. Adalwolf succeeds. It is not charmed.
Yay.
So, with that in mind, that is the Mind Flayer's turn. Hail Mary did not succeed. Yaksha, your turn.
I'm going to enter my Stance of the Colossi, my Arc Blade, as my Strength goes down to 8, and my Dexterity, Strength and Con go down to 8, and my Dexterity and Wisdom go up to 23. I pre-rolled all my attacks. First one's going to be a lightning arrow towards that Mind Flayer, which is a 17. That's a 32 to hit.
32? That hits.
Yep. And that's a 26 lightning damage, and can you make a dex save?
I can make a dex save. That is a 10.
Okay, you're gonna take 14 more lightning damage.
14,
so,
and you don't even have to do anything else, because that is gonna take it down. These are vanilla Mind Flayers, they don't have that much hit points.
Right, and you're... Were you talking?
Yep, so you rear back this kind of like bow, and from it, these lightning arrows, like 2 of them at once are going to pierce out. I think they shockwave. I think Adolf ducks out of the way for them to fire at this thing, and they both into this thing's skull. The inside of its kind of eye sockets fizzle out and burn outward, and it drops into the Umbra and sinks.
Okay, and the amulet is 50 feet in the air, right?
50 feet in the air.
Okay. I have 35 feet of movement. Can I get under it? So I can... Actually, I don't need to. I'm at long range anyways. It's 120. So I'm going to attack with disadvantage, and if I had disadvantage, that means it is a 18 to hit. Does that hit?
18 to hit. 18 does hit.
Okay, then Yaksha chucks the arc blade, just throws it towards the amyloid, dealing, let's see, that is not a number. Sorry. That's 19 slashing damage and 18 lightning damage.
19 slashing, 18 lightning. Alright, yeah. And it goes like slamming into one of the massive like kind of parts of this kind of thing. It goes into like one of its joints and kind of digs pretty deep and sends it jolt up the giant amyloid. This thing is fucking massive. It hardly looks like it's given a dent. So, that's your turn?
That gives me flight speed. I'm just gonna fly 60 feet in the air.
60 feet in the air, and you hop off the ground and you just start, you're going up for it. Hey, Ethan, you can achieve your dream. You can hijack the amyloid.
Let's fucking go.
Yes! That's gonna be your turn, and that brings us to the end of the amyloid group and back to the Devorims. So, with that in mind, that's you guys. Who's up first? That's gonna be the Void Spawn. So, With the Void Spawn, they are going to multi-attack. They are going to once again, they're going to split out, they are going to go right here, or rather right here, and are going to split off damage between Hailwind and Alice, kind of has you guys in this, like, poke zone. It was a natural 20 against Alice, but Hailwind does not get hit by the other. Pardon?
Nail to the sky.
Nail to the sky, okay.
Yeah, please make a, what to say, wisdom saving throw.
That's a 25.
Fuck my Bennie Jets life.
Silvery barbs, okay.
Thank you.
That is a 19 on the reroll.
Oh fuck, meets it, fuck everything.
Ah, damn.
Oh.
Yep. You're taking the damage. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
So that's that plus that. 2, so this is bludgeoning and necrotic, which you do not have resistance to, so that is going to be a total of 54 points of damage, and you are knocked prone. As it takes the staff of pure nothingness and it's just going to slam it into your side, and it just like starts pooling you out with this kind of distorted energy. And from there, it is going to then try to glimmering orb, or kind of like pass into nothingness to Hailwind. Hailwind has to wisdom saving throw. She never loses.
Okay, how much damage?
She
54
never
to you.
loses.
She never loses. Hailwind did not fail that, and that is the Void Spawn's turn. So, Alice.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
I was gonna assess Bo, the fucking Far Realm root guy. Now I'm wondering if that was actually a good idea. Also, all my cameras are screaming at me, so I can't see anyone's faces, which is kind of sad. So just give me a second here. I'm considering my options. Fuck, shit.
Yeah? All good? Uh-oh.
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 Wi-Fi.
Uh-oh.
Wheel.
Uh-oh.
Nor.
That was foreshadowing.
Alice.
Or
Oh, Ines got nailed to the sky.
no.
Alice.
Alice.
Alice. Damn.
My internet.
Oh.
Oh,
Hello, welcome back.
Garfield.
Yeah, so I was having a bit of like I was like, oh shit, that's a lot of damage, so now what do I do? Anyways, you said Hailwind gave us a thing that gives us advantage on attack rolls?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, Okay, sorry, give me a second, because I'm now reconsidering my options a little bit, so I'm just reading over my stuff. And... Okay, I'm gonna assess foe the roots creature.
Okay, assess foe the roots. So, the Far Realm roots have... This one in particular has 70 hit points, and it is resistant to acid, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and it is vulnerable to fire radiant, immune to necrotic.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna use my... Does the advantage on attack rolls last until... How long does it last for?
Until her rage ends, and she is high enough barbarian that it doesn't end.
Amazing. I would like to use my soul blade to attack Void Spawn. Please be a good roll. Please be a good roll. Ooh, that's not that bad. Let me check there what that is, because I can't do math. So what's that number? I'm typing with one hand because my phone's in there. Does a 24 hit?
A 24 is going to hit.
Great, awesome. And I would also like to please make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Can do. That is an 11.
That fails, so you're going to take 4d12 force damage and become stunned until the end of my next turn.
Woo! Fuck yeah.
Yes.
All right. And that was against the Void Spawn, yes?
Yes.
That would be
Alright.
the void spawn.
So it is now stunned. Hailwind. It is Hailwind's turn. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn, I think.
Okay, Hailwind is going to capitalize on this and is going to turn around and, oh god, I just accidentally opened up Apex Legends. Help!
No!
Help me!
Apex!
Help me! Help! Oh god. So...
Task manager!
Help me! So, with that in mind, hang on, task manager. No, SpongeBob! SpongeBob!
I just got the notification from Steve.
What is happening?
I accidentally opened up Apex Legends! Okay, well, with that in mind, that is going to... so, stunned, that was Alice's turn, so that is going to bring us to Hailwind's turn. Hailwind, capitalizing on Alice's attack, is going to turn around and it's just going to go, oh god, I'm sorry, Ghost. I'm so sorry. And she's going to attack. She's going to make her attacks with her rage damage, with her fists. One of those is a natural 20. So, Hailwind is going to rear her fist back and is going to slam them into Ghost's side. And that is going to be double damage on one of them. Okay. And with that in mind, Hailwind is going to rear her fists back and jams them forward into the darkness that was where this head of this creature, of this person, used to lie. As she begins to retract it backwards, there's a moment of serene stillness in the air. I always knew you were right. Always should have trusted you. Hailwind reaches forward and cups the bodies, kind of like nothing, this mote of nothingness by the kind of side where there should be a cheek to hold. And her face drops. Run. 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 Run, 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 run. I didn't think about it. Alice, Aros, we need to get as many as we can and get out of here.
What? Wait, what do you mean? What's happening?
He's gonna Darkstar. He's gonna Darkstar.
Whatever that is, it doesn't sound good.
It's not. I can try to. Okay, we need to get as many as we can and we have to go now, okay? Alright.
On it.
That with those commands put in mind, that is Hailwind, that is not Hailwind's turn because she is, with Ghost now down, she is going to use her movement and is gonna try to rush forward, is gonna get opportunity attack by the Far Realm Root, which is a natural 20 against her. Oh no. Chat, it might be going downhill. This might be the beginning.
Fuck. Oh, shit.
Oh, I already used my silver
yeah, as she is going to start trying to rush forward to try and get some of these umbrals and such, instead, the Root is going to reach out and grab her by the back leg and is going to trip her to the ground, knock her prone, it snarls at her and just like full heft, just like immediately, finally she takes some fucking damage and is going to take a very hefty hit from this as she is just as this thing snarls atop her. Alright. That is that turn. It is the Far Realm Root's turn, which is going to continue to dig into her. Alright.
Oh.
We're going to do some damage. Okay. And those are all going to hit. Okay. Which is gonna... Oh, yikes. That is a total of 85 damage against Hailwind on those attacks.
Halved?
It is halved. Oh, you're right. It is half by range because it's physical.
Oh my god. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to half it. No, it's 42 halved. It's 42 halved. As this creature is going to rear her back and just start slamming her against the ground, and she starts kicking off, just like, no, not again. I made a fucking promise. All right, that is the Root's turn. Aros, your turn.
I'm just gonna start grabbing elves, I guess.
All right, there are all of these elves for you to grab.
Yeah, I'll start in the back and work forward.
Okay, so you want to head back here and start grabbing?
Yeah.
Or, because basically the explosion point is right here. Like, this is where the Dark Star is coming from.
Yeah, but that's also unfortunately where the teleportation thing is.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, did we leave any? Yeah, we left Henri and... I mean, Lehman's tiny hut.
I can make a nomad's gate.
What if we just, like... So... That's gonna blow up, right?
Yeah.
Teleportation circle. Send it to where there's no one.
Send the body that is dark starring?
Yes.
Send it. That it will.
You could do that. You would have to go, like, someone would have to go activate the teleportation circle.
Yeah. You'd also have, like, you'd have to choose where it goes.
Yeah.
And then you would get.
But you could.
But you could.
Just fuck up Melania's house for no reason.
No!
What if you could take it to the...
Because where we came from, because there's Henri and then there is Elias who are in the Lehman's tiny hut.
Oh fuck, you could take it to the
Henri is not in the Lehman's tiny hut.
Fuck that shit up. Fuck up the amyloid.
Frankly, sure.
Why not the amyloid?
Yeah, but
basically, it's. Do you want to roll perception on how long you think it is for detonation?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Do you get any benefit from knowing Roxanne?
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
That's what she does.
Oh, this is fair enough.
That's a 16.
16. You get the sense that it is gonna be about 2 minutes before detonation.
Okay,
Do we know how big the destination's gonna be?
Probably fucking massive, judging by Hailwind.
Yeah.
Could send it back to... God, we didn't put Henri in
still have
the tiny hut.
We could use
still have the
here at the Amyloids.
Do we still have like the psychic link up? I feel like that was never like taken down.
Telepathic bond? I believe you guys do. Gideon did set telepathic bond.
Ooh.
You could be like, does anybody want a live bomb?
Does anyone want... We've got something that's gonna blow in 2 minutes. Does anyone want it at the moment?
Sure.
Oh, amyloid.
Okay,
Let's do it
great.
in Amyloid, why not?
Great. And I'm gonna shout for, well, I'm gonna look at Hailwind getting fucking decimated, and I'm gonna shout for Alice to start, taking out... Is the teleportation circle for everyone in the circle?
No, you can choose who goes through and who doesn't.
You have to be, it's willing.
Then I'm gonna shout for Alice to activate the circle and send it to, the Amyloid area.
Okay.
Okay. Should I go along with it?
Do you have to?
No,
the thing I'm worried about, right, is that it's gonna, like, appear on the ground or something, and then if it explodes soon, like, how are the others gonna deal with it is the issue.
Well, they have 2 minutes. Or
They have
slightly
2
less
minutes,
than
which isn't a lot in Kirstenwood's time.
Well, but I feel like isn't each initiative kind of in its own contained space?
it's in its own contained space.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not
Things
like,
are happening concurrently right now,
should be
basically.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It should be
Alright.
okay.
Yeah.
So
All right. I'm gonna also using the telepathic bond say that if they need help getting it out of the area, to call me over because I have an idea in that case.
Okay. Aros, what do you want to do with your turn if that's the case, if that is the plan?
Can I just, like, check over the Astral Elves then?
The Umbrals? Yes, you
Umbrals,
can.
my bad.
Go ahead and roll you're just, like, tending to them and looking at them and such?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll medicine.
Oh, that's not very good. That's a 6.
It seems to be that there is some degree of something different about them or wrong in some way, but you just can't tell from just like all the chaos and such. Like you can't pin down something.
Okay.
Yeah. So you made 2 checks. Anything else you want to do? Like I will give you action or bonus action and such here. I'll let you choose one because you did like 2 checks.
Yeah. I'm just debating on whether or not I should spend a last critter restoration on one.
Might be good to save it, especially because you don't fully know what's wrong.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hold my action to try to protect them if something happens.
Okay, sounds good. All right, with that in mind, it's going to bring us to Waterfall. Given that things are happening concurrently, oh yeah, well, this is not Waterfall. Okay, Waterfall turn. That's going to start us off with Merrick. Merrick is still, like, such thrashing and such, though Elian is just like, come on! Is trying to just snap him out of it. So I'm going to repeat my Dominate Person Wisdom saving throw with advantage here.
Yay! Get him, Eric. Please.
I feel the need to mention that Merrick is, like, his brain's so unbelievably fucked up. Yeah. He needs all the fucking help he can get. Yeah. Alright.
I can't do anything from all the way up here. I'm just saying please.
Yeah. So with Dominate Monster, that is Wisdom, which isn't the best on Merrick. So let me add things together here. So that is just barely not enough. And he is just just shrieking and breathing and such like that, and just trying to just keep his cool. And he is just gonna start just writhing with energy that is gonna also start to build up as his eyes start glowing with this intense radiant glow. And Elian just holding onto his cheek is like, no. Okay, Lelee, you have to deal with that now.
Okay. I pre-rolled everything again.
Lelee, your turn.
You love me. Okay, so before anything, I have my Staff of Withering up because I already have it attuned, so we're good. I don't have to spend an action. I have a 25 and a 22 to hit for both of those, and each of those only extend 1 charge per. That's the limit. Do both of those hit?
Yes, both those do hit.
Okay, so the 25 is going to be 36 damage, and then the 22 is going to be 30 damage.
30 damage, those are going to do a good amount, but not fully.
Still up? Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to Quicken Spell Chaos Bolt upcasted to 2nd level. I succeeded my con save with a nat fucking 20 somehow. And so that is going to be 31 lightning damage.
31 lightning damage. Lelee, how do you take this down?
Don't you ever touch them again!
Yeah!
And I fucking kill you.
Just grab the thing by its 2, like, electrical temples and just force this thing filled with a bunch of just, like, energy. Just, like, drill it into his head until eventually the bone and such just crumbles inward with force and then sparks outward in this jolt as this thing goes down. It is Elian's turn. And Elian is just gonna go, okay. Merrick, are you with us, okay? Look at me. To which he is just met with this response of just...
Tell him Henri's okay.
Henri's okay, okay? We have Henri, okay? Everything's gonna be okay, alright? Okay. He's fine. He's fine. Shit, okay. This kind of Elian is gonna just, like, peer over and such, like, look at this kind of, like, thing where there's still, like, a bunch of fucking mind flayers down here. And he's just gonna turn around and is just gonna go, alright, Lelee, what's the play?
Well, we haven't seen how the Umbra reacts to mind flayers, right?
Right.
I think we should do a little experimenting. And she just points at the fucking waterfall. And it's like, I can control it. I'm just gonna drown them.
Okay. Should we get some of the Umbrals do you want me to get some of the Umbrals to the surface just in case? As many as I can?
Yes, just pull them out.
Okay. And,
I don't know what's gonna happen when they touch it.
Yeah, Elian is going to spend his turn trying to get as many as he can out of there. Is going to basically just, like, take his ice glide and such. I'm just gonna, like, fully for the sake of, like, there's no active threats on the battlefield anymore. He takes, like, these sheets of ice and is gonna scoop as many as he can see up and out of the way. Just trying to, not even that, I think he's just gonna, like, get down and he's gonna try and, like, make ice bubbles around them. Because they're pretty much rooted to the ground at this point. And he's just gonna be like, all right, Lelee, you got this?
I got it.
All right.
We have to wait till next turn, but it's okay.
Yeah. I am, however, going to layer action, as from down here, mind flayers and such are going to be alerted to just the chaos that's happening up above, and that is going to be mind blasts against both of you, so that is intelligence saving throws from you and Elian. And Merrick.
Oh wow, that was actually... How do I keep rolling so good? That's a dirty 20.
Okay, all three of you guys actually succeeded that, so you're gonna take half damage from just this burst and such of all the mind flayers attacking you. So there's gonna be 19 points of psychic damage.
Sick.
And that is Team Waterfall. Team Amyloid. Just given how time kind of has been running concurrently, we are going to give you guys the bomb!
The bomb!
Yay!
As a teleportation light comes out, and the small kind of like the now expanding kind of like mote of darkness corpse is going to appear. Callie, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm ready for this.
Okay.
So, is there... Okay. There's several things I want to do. I want to make sure it's cool with you that I do all of them. Would it take an action of any sort just to like perceive how fast it's gonna explode? Could I do that for free?
It's already like Aros has already said like it's gonna be like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. How long has it been since Aros said that?
Like seconds ago. Like not like basically your 2 minutes starts. Like you get like
Okay. What she's gonna do first is just bonus action. She's gonna call back her spear from the mind flayer that died. Okay, I can get it up. I can get it up into the sky. What do we think we want to do with it?
Put it in the amyloid.
If we can put it in the amyloid and bring it up to the other amyloids, well, I think that could be one sort of a chain reaction.
Yeah, and I can fly. I can bring it up myself too if we can't get in the amyloid in time.
Right. That's a good backup plan because we could take down this one ourselves.
Right. Yeah. So, do we want to try to take this down first, then see how long we've got?
The likelihood we could hijack it. Fly it up ourselves.
That would be fun. Yeah, I think right now, since she's expecting to wild shape next turn and she won't be able to cast spells, I think right now she's just going to do a Mass Cure Wounds on herself, Yaksha, Adelwolf, and Deus.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just because she's not going to be able to cast next turn.
All right.
And so that's going to be... I rolled kind of sad. That's 13 healing.
13
for
healing?
everyone.
Healing. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, and that'll be her turn. She's just kind of stanced up with the bomb, getting kind of excited about the bomb. I should... Maybe... Should I do anything with my movement right now? Maybe we should get out of the range.
If If you can bring it up to me,
Yeah.
with 60 feet in the air, I could bring it there.
Oh yeah, you're up. Right. You're 60 feet in the air?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you bring it up to me?
I would fly with my wild shape, so not yet. Sorry.
Wait,
Fuck.
isn't your wild shape a bonus action?
I already used my bonus action.
Never mind.
Like,
Okay, never mind.
shit. I'm sorry. I have to do that next
That's okay.
turn. I could. Yeah,
Throw
no,
it.
there's nothing I can do. I used action, bonus action.
Throw it!
I considered throwing it. I don't think I can throw it 60 feet, and I don't have an action.
I believe in you.
Adolwolf could throw it.
Adolwolf could
Adolwolf
throw
could
it.
throw it.
Adolwolf could very much throw it.
You want to give it to Adolwolf? I'm after him.
I encourage Adolwolf to throw it.
Okay,
That's my
all
turn.
right. Okay.
Oh, I
That is
also rolled
Callie's...
the con save. I forgot to say it. I passed.
Yep, that's Callie's turn now. Or not, that was Callie's turn. It's time for the Amyloid. And it's time for your guys' dose of getting fucking blasted. I'm gonna need intelligence saving throws.
All of us?
Yep, it's recharge its ability.
And the cone hits all of us.
Cone
that
does hit
is
everyone.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20?
I'm fucking up big time. I got a nat 1.
Ooh, jeez, Callie. Alright, and Adolwolf also succeeded, so that is going to be half damage on Yaksha, so that's 11 damage on Yaksha, 11 damage on Adolwolf, and that is doubled onto Callie for 44 points of psychic damage.
Okay, I'm gonna uncanny dodge that. That doesn't stun me or anything, right? Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Does it?
It does.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Can I react then or no?
No, you're stunned.
No. Okay, Jover.
So you are just going to get slammed by this incomprehensible force. Adolwolf is just like, Callista! Are you okay?
I don't think I can say anything. I'm stunned.
You can speak falteringly.
Fuck, yeah.
Okay. Adolwolf's turn. Adolwolf is going to over to the bomb and is just going to go, Yaksha!
Yep.
You got it?
Receiving. If you can throw it over.
Okay, you better catch it!
Yeah.
And, you know what? We are going to have you roll sleight of hand and I'm gonna roll athletics.
I'm good at that because I have high dex now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
It's a 25 on athletics.
I got a 23.
Yeah, with an unbelievable precision, Adolwolf just picks up this corpse by, like, the bottom of the leg and just fully flings it up at you like a dog throwing its dog toy. And you reach forward and just, like, grab onto the corpse in your arms. And from there, Adolwolf is going to is gonna stance up over Callie and is gonna shed some AC to give it to Callie instead.
Okay.
He's just gonna defend down here. Alright, so, that is Adolwolf's turn. Yaksha!
Yaksha!
And how far is it to get onto the amyloid?
I mean, you just have to get to it at this point.
I can just
you
fly there, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I have 60-foot flight speed. Do that.
You absolutely do. So, you're gonna go inside?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are met with basically one of like the many kind of organ entrances and such, and you were able to like, you can basically just open or force this door open. I'm imagining you just like shoulder check it down, to which you are going to be immediately met with reaction. Once you try to board an amyloid, one of the mind flayers on board is going to appear right in front of you and is going to try and psychic blast you to try and push you off. That is an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Please. 19?
19 is going to succeed as you like slam this door open, duck out of the way of this blast of energy towards you, and I want you to. So where are you trying to get on this thing? Like, what are you trying to do with this bomb at this point?
Okay, so our plan was to get this bomb up, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So are you trying to go for the cockpit? So you want to hijack
I'm trying to go for
it.
the cockpit, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so there is currently a couple of mind flayers and such on here.
Yeah.
So to get past the, like, rather, like, the first kind of deck and, to get to the cockpit and, like, seal yourself in and get into the driver's seat, which I'm assuming is probably the plan instead of just one by one-ing all of these mind flayers, which will take probably a while. I want you to first roll acrobatics to see, like, basically how much of their onslaught you avoid.
Okay, would it help if I turned invisible? Because I can do that as a bonus action.
Yes,
and the way
it would.
invisibility works is that anything I touch would... Yeah, okay. Then I do that as a bonus action.
Okay, and you are going to bonus action, basically after you duck under this Mind Flayer's attack, you bonus action go invisible, and I instead just want you to roll... Yeah, I want you to just roll stealth at advantage to get to the front without getting, like, onslaughted anymore.
Okay, and that's a nat 20.
Natural fucking 20. The heist of the motherfucking century. Yaksha, you make a just run through this Amaloid's just like general interior. This is a much smaller one than the one that, for example, Gideon was held on. And you like push yourself through these different hallways towards where there is a cockpit door. Now, this door is indeed sealed shut. So you can either like athletics it down, or just what do you want to do with that?
I think I can athletics it, yeah? Even though, yeah, okay.
We're basically just going through a series of events right now to see if you hijack this Amaloid correctly, or if you get your ass kicked.
Okay, before I do that, can I end my stance of the Colossi?
Yes.
Okay, then I have a plus 12 to athletics.
Okay.
Which is a 26.
You shoulder check the door down, rush into the room, just body in hand. Immediately from this chair, a Mind Flayer is going to spin around and get off the spelljamming helm to try and figure out exactly where you are. What do you want to do?
Okay. Mind Flayer there.
Mind Flayer, yeah.
Can I try to... Sorry. Can I try to lock it out in some way?
Just throw it out and just lock the door?
Yes, throw it out and lock the door and grow plants to cover the door. Can I do that?
I fucking love it! I love it! I want athletics, contest athletics so that you can shove this fucker out.
Absolutely. Okay, that's a 21.
That's a 2! Yaksha, you slam this door down, grab the Mind Flayer the second it gets off the spelljamming helm, throw it into the hallway, clap your hands together, plant seal the door shut, and what are you doing?
I'm just going up towards, I'm gonna try to, get in the spelljamming helm and just fly up towards as many amulots as I can.
Okay. For reference, you are going to have to start trying to attune to this spelljamming helm, and to do that you need to make an intelligence saving throw, because these things are all trapped. Which we've established before, but no one's told Yaksha that these fucking Mind Flayer chairs are trapped.
Was Yaksha not there? Fuck.
No.
I thought Yaksha was there when we did that thing with
Nah.
Shit,
Hey, I still have that DM inspiration from a long time ago, right?
You motherfucker, you do. Not the hijacking.
But I'm gonna add that. It's a D10, right?
Yep.
And that is a total. What's that D10? It's a total of 23.
21 is the DC to successfully get past the countermeasures.
Okay, yeah. That's my inspiration.
Holy fuck!
So Yaksha, you sit down on this spelljamming helm, and I am just gonna ask, I'm gonna ask, how do you want to do this? And specifically, how are you going to attempt to get out?
Yeah, are there, windows or, there's no, visible exit to the cockpit, right?
Nope.
Then, because my Yaksha's plan is to jump out, because I can get that flight speed.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no visible way to get out. Exactly
Not from the cockpit. Nope.
I think that once Yaksha manages to fly all the way up there, they're going to obviously get rid of the plants, bust out, and find the nearest possible exit. So that's a window or a door, anything like that, and just leap out.
Can I ask, is the cockpit a window itself?
No,
or is
it's
it
not. They
Okay.
use psionic sight to see through it instead of
Gotcha.
this is how
Makes
spelljammers
sense.
mostly work.
Makes sense.
So, yeah. So basically, you are just going to... Yeah, fuck. You're just... So, you fly up the amyloid. Bomb inside.
Yes.
Stop concentration on plant growth. Run for the nearest exit and try to catapult yourself out.
Yes.
I am going to need acrobatics. I need it. The DC for this is fucking insane because this is insane. I swear to fucking God, if you get this, I'm gonna lose my mind. If this goes off without a hitch, you're insane.
Can I reactivate the end of the Colossi?
You can.
Okay. So that gives me a plus. Let's see. That's a plus 6. And that's 23.
That's 23.
Yeah. And I'm just like, Bella, guide my hand.
Yaksha, you take a running start down the hallway and such, just slam the door open and just start rushing for the exit. The mind flayers once again trying to reach for you on your way out. You pivot towards the nearest thing that looks like it could have a potential divot inside and are just going to barrel yourself out of the corner of this, and just all of you guys see as this amyloid, after it's like a split second and such of just you hear the chaos from inside Callie and Adolwolf as the amyloid rears upward, and then after not too long more, Yaksha comes barreling out of the side of the amyloid of one of the side doors and starts just flying back to the ground. With that in mind, layer action, a bunch of orbital laser strikes are gonna try and get you out of the fucking sky, Yaksha. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
I'm good at those.
Is there a way with the... Never mind.
That's way.
You don't even need that. You have evasion.
I do have evasion.
Oh my god.
You avoid all of them!
I have a MySpace
Holy fuck!
friends list of my favorite colossi.
Yaksha's
going up.
Yaksha's
going up right now.
Yaksha, without further fucking ado, how do you want to do this?
So yeah, okay. The amyloid, it's flying upwards towards the sky as I, kind of rip myself out the door, kind of leap. I think using Bella's Colossi stance, I'm sort of half flying, half running as I weave myself through the mind flayers trying to interrupt me, bust out a door, and just I leap out. And so the way my flight speed works is that I have to throw my weapon in order for it to work. So I leap out, I'm falling, I throw the weapon as hard as I can down onto the ground, which gives me flight speed enough to break my fall. Dodging orbital lasers.
It's a very eventful 6 seconds.
This was not 6 seconds. This was we went on a whole side tangent here. This is a whole other adventure.
Yeah.
And with that, you guys begin to see as pure, instead of light rupturing out from every single crack and divot on the inside of this thing, there is instead darkness that begins to emit from the outside of, from all of the cracks inside this thing. As Yaksha lands to the ground and Adolwolf is going to brace over top you both, Adolwolf is just going to look at you, Yaksha, and is going to, just grab onto you and such by kind of the scruff of the back of your hood, and is also going to pull you under, and is just going to go, hang on! And you do not hear anything from this explosion. There is nothing from it. No sensation, no change in air pressure, not a single bit of heat ruptures out. It's too fucking quiet. The thing with taking down these amyloids, though, is that they are now coming down. We will get back to you guys in a moment, but for now, that is your guys' combat resolved, and I believe that was also, So this combat was pretty much resolved, besides the flooding, which we'll get back to. So that is going to bring us to Hospital Squad. So first initiative is going to be, it was the Void Spawn, but that is no longer in play. So that is going to bring us to Alice.
So since I know that the thing is allergic to fire, I'd like to energy beam it with fire damage. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw, can do. That was an 8.
That fails! You're gonna take fire damage. Give me a second, I didn't roll that, sorry. Because I didn't expect it to work. I thought this thing was gonna have really good dexterity. 4d8 plus 5, that's 16, double, that's 32 fire damage.
32 points of fire damage, so this thing is looking heavily hurt. When you guys last checked in on its hit points, it had 72, so that was 32, so it has 40 hit points left.
Yay, and as my bonus action, bonus action, I'll just switch on over to... Let's do Nomadic Step.
Nomadic Step, okay.
Yep, and I think that's all for now.
Okay, that's all for now. That is gonna bring us to... That's gonna bring us to Hailwind. Hailwind is also going to try and batter this thing. So, let's roll to hit. So that's her 2 attacks, 1, 2, but they're at advantage. Okay, those both hit. And that is going to be a total of 24 points of damage onto this thing, so that means that it only has 16 hit points left. So Hailwind just slams her fist into this thing, just trying to shove it off, and is just gonna go, it's almost down! And that is going to bring us to the Root's turn, to which it is going to strike back at Alice. Alright. Lowest hit was a 17.
That hits, unfortunately.
Okay, those do indeed hit. So, Alice, unfortunately, you are going to be taking... One moment.
Wait, actually, wait. Wait, this is the whole reason why I chose Nomadic Step, sorry. I'm using my reaction to gain +4 bonus to my AC.
Plus
and
4
then
bonus.
teleporting to 10 feet away.
Okay, +4 bonus to AC and teleporting away. Where to?
Yes.
It just says I can teleport 10 feet away, so let's just go further away in general from it.
Alright. So 10 feet away, so you can get back up here. Alright. You out of the way. And that is gonna be cool. That's gonna be that, and yeah, you do not get hit by this if that's the case. If you had the +4 to your AC, because that would be 18 to your AC.
Yes.
And then the rest of them don't hit you. All right, Alice, that is gonna be its turn, which brings us to Aros.
I'm gonna go try to just run up and join them. I don't have much to do.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This thing has 16 hit points before death.
Okay. Then what can I do? Not a lot, honestly.
Murder!
Yeah,
Do it.
Kill it.
I don't know what attacks you think I can do.
Kill.
Punch it.
Kill
Claw.
attack.
Kill it.
Kill attack.
Power word kill. Vicious mockery.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Kill it.
Fuck, let me... Gun? I don't
You
have
have
that.
a matchstick that you can light on fire and then throw on it.
I have prestidigitation, but that's just, you know how it is.
Rip.
You have Molotov cocktail.
Sadly, no, I used my Molotov cocktail.
Surely you have to have something damaging.
Leviticus? Fireball.
I mean, if I get like a perfect hit with Vicious Mockery. mean, yeah, I'll just do that. I don't have much else.
Or
Wisdom save.
if you want to save that
Or-
spell slot, since we don't know what's coming
It's
up in the future
cantrip.
sessions.
Cantrip.
Okay, it's a cantrip. Okay, go for it.
Well, what else? What was your alternative?
And since the turn starts with me and Halen anyway, we're probably gonna blast it.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
May as well
full
throw the
action
damage in.
if- I guess, yeah.
No reason not
vicious
to.
Mockery.
Vicious
Wisdom
mockery.
save.
Wisdom save. Natural 1.
Yeah, okay, maybe I can't kill this thing. Where the fuck are my d4s?
World's first level 18 vicious mockery kill.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Where the
How
hell?
many d4s is it at this level? Is it 4?
4.
Makes sense. You can. I'm pretty. The exact average damage will kill here because you
sounds
crit.
so brutally
I believe in you.
Oh god, don't believe in me. I'm only gonna disappoint. Or there we go. There's my d4s. Let's see. That is 9.
Doubled?
9 doubled?
Yes.
Alright, so it
Fuck.
already
That's-
was.
Wait,
Damn.
how? Wait, what did you roll?
I got a 3, a 3, a 2, and a 1.
Yeah, so you double it because not 1.
No, it's 18.
Yeah. It's 18, so how do you want to do this?
Oh.
What's your mockery?
I didn't think I'd get this far.
I believe in you.
I don't have good insults up my sleeve.
You're the worst tomato plant I've ever seen.
You sack.
My plants are better than yours.
Shut
How do
up,
you wanna
this
do
isn't about
this?
you. Honestly, he's probably just, running over and, he saw the damage it did to Helwyn, and he might just, like, do something between, like, a hiss and a snarl, and just cast forward, and then it just sort of unwinds from the roots and just scatters.
Scatters out into a series of sticks and vines onto the ground. Just these sinew roots and such that clatter to the ground. And congratulations, you are out of initiative. This is going to bring us back to Lelee and Elian. Lelee? Or Merrick, it is Merrick's turn. However, we're basically out of initiative here, so Lelee, what do you want to do?
Yeah. Fucking control water, redirect flow of the waterfall of Umbra, and just drown the bitches in the fucking hole.
Okay, to succeed on this, I am going to have you roll, 2 intelligence saving throws as, like, once again, onslaughts of Mind Flayer, like, Mind Blasts are coming towards you.
Neither of those were bad. We're doing good. I just need to check my fucking saving throw rules. Okay. The first one is a 22.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing math in my head. The second one is a 19.
Okay, 19 and 22. Those 2 are going to succeed. You are going to take half damage from this. You're still taking damage, but you are still able to get the spell off. Okay. So you're going to take 12 points of psychic damage.
Alright.
And Lelee, how do you want to do this?
She basically just, like, lifts her hands above her head, and just so Elian doesn't hear, and so Xibalba isn't like, oh, I'm gonna kill 10 umbrals for that, she's just like, if you want to kill me, you're gonna have to try a little fucking harder. And she's just going to bring her hands down in one big motion and just slam it into the hole. And
Fuck, yeah.
Stand there.
Yeah. As the waterfall begins to burst out into this, like, these seams of liquid, Elian's arms, like, outstretch, and he is once again just going to try and get as many umbral elves into kind of, like, these containers of ice as possible. Though a shocking amount of them reach their hands out to collect kind of the rainfall and such of the Umbra as it starts to pour down into a great waterfall overtop them all. It's almost as if many of them are trying to embrace it forward. Arms outstretched, waiting, hungering. They want it so bad. With that in mind, that is going to bring us to our final group, which I believe is going to be the Amyloid crew. With the sound of lurching vehicles up above going to slam towards you, what are you all doing? You get an action here.
Oh. Did I break out of stun at any time while Yaksha was on her great adventure?
Yeah, let's go ahead and have you roll a intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, does an 18 succeed?
18 succeeds. You are no longer stunned.
Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, good. Oh boy. Oh geez. Oh shucks. Okay. What do we do?
Coming down on us, right?
Coming down at you.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the circle?
Here is the teleportation circle is in the center.
Yeah, let's just go. I'll grab Deus and let's just go.
Okay. So you're gonna try and grab Deus and get back?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just dash, get Deus.
Okay. And Yaksha, you touch down?
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
And with that,
let's go.
Adolwolf, kind of still like looking up at the chaos unfolding below and such, you reach into the water cali and scoop Deus out of it and get back onto the teleportation circle. And where is your destination?
Luminary City? Because we have Deus? Somewhere safe? And slap her in the tiny hut if we need to.
Sure.
Wait, we have the telepathic bond, right?
Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do I know the situation of like the other people? Anybody want to tell me?
No one's relayed yet. You can ask to copy though.
Yeah. How are y'all doing?
Anyone need help?
We're okay over here.
Alright, we'll meet back in the city.
Tons of umbrals.
Standby in case these motherfuckers can swim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go to the city then.
Meet up back again. Is everyone okay?
Yeah, we're all good.
All good here.
Okay. How's the Deverum?
We haven't found her yet. There was a ghost, and then there was one of the root monsters. Again, there's a lot of umbrals. They seem to be having the same sort of spiral situation. How did you solve it?
Spiral situation.
Last time I was Deverum, so let's go to her directly. Let's see if she's okay.
Yeah, go to her directly.
Right.
We have things relatively covered over here on the terms of Umbra. So if we want to do the whole Umbra root ordeal...
Lelee. I feel like he just hears Lelee just like pushing the water, just like, yeah, take it, bitch!
Alright. Glad you're all okay.
And so, we are going to go to Aros and Alice. What are you doing?
Checking
Last
over
time we tried to get there, there was no actual method, right? It was just the Deverum opened a little portal, right?
Yes.
Are there any of the spirals just like on the walls or anything?
In the patience, yes. In the patience, nowhere else.
Okay.
Deverum? If you can hear, are you okay? Can you answer? Are you...
Is it safe?
I think so.
There's a small ripple in the air. From a small portal. I'm sorry. I didn't think I could do anything. And I had to still...
It's okay, hey.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And I
alright,
had to still keep them all safe, so I had to hide.
Yeah, you did great. You did great. They're all safe because of you.
Okay.
You're doing great. It's okay.
We do. I got you guys out of the far realm, and now I'm different, I guess, but I don't... I can't get them out, because if they leave, then they die, and I...
I think we have an idea.
Okay, we're figuring out something. Yeah.
There's probably gonna be more. We should, if you have an idea, we have to do it.
Alright, Alice, do you want to give the pitch?
Sorry, what was that?
Do you want to give the pitch?
Maybe it's something
Right.
that would be best pitched as a group. Get back to safety.
True.
We were just
Okay,
ambushed here. Might be good to just get somewhere safe, get in the hut, something like that. Group back
Alright.
up.
Right. Yeah, let's meet up with the others first and we'll explain what our idea is. And Alice walks over and scoops up Deverum, just like in a little hug carry. Okay.
So. Teleportation circle goes off. Yaksha, Callie, Aros, Deverum, Alice, Adolwolf, Hilwin. You're all okay. Okay.
We're all good.
Oh, did the
Oh, the bomb. Oh, I should have seen it. Yaksha did something ridiculous with it. Should have seen it. I'm sorry you didn't get to. Do we have to talk about more important things first, though?
yeah, Lelee and Elian, are they also there?
Well, they seem to have been finishing up drowning.
Okay. Well, best of luck with that. So, I mean, what now? We wait for them, then we regroup? Or what?
Yeah, we're gonna run over how we think we can help fix the system. Well, help more with the system.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we should wait for Lelee and Elian because they
Right.
are
Okay.
much more well versed in it, I think.
Okay. Sounds good. I don't know if any of you do any of you have, like, scrying or a way of, like, seeing somewhere where you're not?
I have
'Cause
scrying.
I
I didn't get to look at the explosion, and I'm really wondering what happened.
you want
I don't know. Out of character, I don't know if scrying is even the right spell. I mean, like, arcane eye.
Okay, scrying's for people.
Yeah, scrying's for
Okay,
people.
never mind. Not scrying. Like, arcane eye is what she's talking about.
I have a clairvoyance. I don't have a lot of.
Yeah,
left,
I
but-
know. Right. Yeah. No, you don't have to worry about it. So I'm just curious.
Well, it might
Okay.
be nice to have a closed.
Yeah, potentially. See how many we took down, and if there's more inbound.
Yaksha, you got anything or?
I mean, I can only scry people.
Mm.
But not many things can survive a dark star that large. A crash to follow.
Yeah.
I didn't hear or feel anything though.
Doesn't feel like anything, but I'm certain it felt like something for them.
Okay.
Okay. What's the plan now? Have we found the Devrim? Oh, yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how you doing?
Hello.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's good.
Do I still have gingerbread?
You do.
Right? Okay, I'm gonna take it out and just hand it to Devi.
Mm.
So, what's the plan?
Well, we wait for Alien and Lelee first? Thought
Should we go
we
find them?
discuss.
Alien, Lelee, you there?
Yaksha, you tune in to the telepathy channel. Reach out with Rory's telepathic bond. You hear an overlay of sounds at once, both verbally appearing and appearing in your mind. You hear a sudden just followed with a fuck, and you're not sure which one is the internal monologue and which one is the external as the teleportation circle flashes and Alien appears.
Alien, where's
Alien, what happened?
Lelee?
What happened?
Where's Lelee?
Xibalba.
Fuck.
Okay.
We're gonna end this session off here. Wow.
I should have known something was up when Lelee and Alien didn't also group up with the rest of us at the same time. I should have known.
I immediately clued into figuring out who was missing when Dean started listing people in a weird order.
I would never list people in a weird order. I wouldn't do it. I simply would not do it. Alright. With that in mind, let's go through some closing remarks. One thing we learned, ooh, I'm lagging, why is my computer lagging? One roleplay moment we liked.
You're not lagging for me.
It's just like I actively see my movements lagging on my stream camera. It's throwing me off a little bit.
Okay.
Alright. One thing I learned is that Yaksha...
Yes.
The fuck?
There's a bomb on the plane.
What the fuck?
You can't say that!
You can't say that!
A second
I need to send an eye for gore in the chat.
Can we get an eye for gore in the chat?
Get that eye for gore.
Oh god. Yeah, and one roleplay moment I liked. I mean, it was definitely a very combat-focused session, but I will just say I really liked what Kiki got up to in that deafen zone. That was fun. Ethan.
Hi. One thing I learned is that Lady Luck really wanted this bomb to happen. I kept rolling high, and it worked out.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I love bombing.
I do too.
Cool.
I
Next,
agree.
Roleplay moment?
Roleplay moment. Again, it was very combat focused, though. God, man, I should have monologued. It's okay. One roleplay moment I liked. I'm gonna give it to Aros's flowers. I just think that tiny detail of having pink flowers for being worried about Alice was a really cute detail.
Yeah.
All right. And Ro, you're up next.
Hi, I learned that if you put death roots with like the magic life shit, it make flower.
So true. That's chemistry. That's chemistry, baby.
What the fuck is happening to my bones, my lungs, and also the stuff on my chest?
Happens.
A particular roleplay moment I liked, I just really liked the mental image of, particularly when Nez went, Alice picks him up, and it's just like, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess.
That though. All right, Kiki, you're up next.
So I learned today is that, listen, man, Lelee got jealous of Gideon getting to have his own little alone time, like, you know, a good little sister did, so she was just like, all right, I got to do it too. We learned about the fucking Umbra shit, which is really cool. And now I have the name of Floral Elves in my head now, which is never leaving because it's such a nice name.
When are we getting Elf?
And it goes to show. Elf.
Elf, the movie.
Elf.
There's a sense.
I think
Anyway,
Floral Elf is just gonna laugh at.
Can I just on the topic of Elf the movie real quick, can I just quickly say that that movie has I have seen that movie like so many times in my life, and it has consistently given me flashbacks every time I've watched it, but people keep like resolving to watch it in front of me. I have gotten 4 flashbacks because of the movie Elf.
I'm sorry, that's terrible.
Holy shit.
Wild. I don't think I've ever seen the movie once.
I can explain why later. I can explain why later. It's for a really stupid reason. It's really fucking funny, actually. It's insanely funny, though, so I'll tell you guys later.
One roleplay moment I liked it's hard to choose. I kind of want to give it to Dean for the deafened scene, but like nobody else saw that, so I will give it to Callie in general. I love Callie. She's so great.
All right.
Thank you.
Beloved Callie. All right, Cece.
Hello. I learned that a woman can really do a terrorist attack. I'd love to see it.
That's my Colossi.
I'm overjoyed. I love the heist. I think my ranking of Colossi right now is the Hamlet at the top. The Hamlet's still at the top. You got to do a little more to get to the Hamlet, but then Yaksha. That's my opinion. And then everyone else is somewhere down here.
Did you plan for us to make use of Ghost Explosion?
No, I absolutely didn't.
You should have.
I could never plan for this shit, and I don't want to ever have planned this shit in mind, because this is truly like the essence of D&D for me. Is just like is nukes. I'm quite fond of them.
I'm the Looney Tunes combat guy.
Ethan's PCs love blowing up.
I'm so happy that you guys are all at the we're so back phase of this, because
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a
I don't
like that. I don't like that.
Ines.
Hi.
Sorry, CC, roleplay moment. CC, roleplay moment.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was gonna give it to Inez anyway for the sweet little scene with Alice talking to Bellerose. Like, you did a good job. You protected them. Like, oh, that was sweet. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I learned many things. I don't know what I learned. I learned too many things. I'm now terrified for the next session. God save us all. No, not God. Yeshua save us all. Literally. Please blow up more amyloids for us. I'm begging you on my knees, praying to you, etc. Roleplay moment. Yeah, it was really a combat-heavy session, so my brain.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. We are almost at the end of this arc. This was perhaps the third final episode of this arc. So I'll just say this is definitely going to be the most combat-oriented. We'll see how the next 2 goes. So tune in next time where we see what happened. Bye!
Bye!